Oh no,
there
I have my
goes
glasses
Catherine.
on. I have to keep peeling.
Meet you.
Alright, and we're welcome everybody. Hello, internet. Thank you guys for watching. Everybody who's here.
Hi.
Oh boy, I'm gonna mute. I need to mute myself here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, amateur hour. You know, what am I gonna do?
Complete rookies.
All right, thank you. Welcome. You can see, hey, we got everybody here. My name is Julian. You might know me as JmanX on the Discord and around the internet. I will be the dungeon master for this campaign. This campaign is Linnunrata, the Path of the Birds. At least the temporary name for it until we come up with something better and or people tell me I'm using the word wrong. But in the meantime, we're going to be doing this is the very start of a brand new homebrew campaign. This is going to be kind of a little open world, hopefully. A little role play and combat heavy here. We'll have some fun and find out where it's going. To start the campaign, essentially, the characters are in the land of Haurua. So you should see on your map, it's all the way over here to the left. And they had traveled. I don't know if you can hear me very well, but they had traveled all the way to Estegund along the Great Sea on a trip aboard the Sweet Molly, a sailing ship. They picked up some goods. They all have their various reasons for being on board, and they are on the return trip back home to Haurua to dock in Halagard. So let's see. Why don't we have everybody go ahead and introduce themselves here? Actually, looks like on the front of the boat I placed Jackson. So CJ, Ian, go ahead and go first. So.
Hi, I'm Ian, first-time caller, long-time listener. I'm playing Jackson, who is a half-elven rogue. He's got to do, a little bit of sneaky, a little bit of stabby, and it's going to be good times all around, yeah.
Very good, very good. Next, we're going to go with Lincoln.
Hi, I'm Sean, I'm playing Lincoln. I don't know any of these people. I've never met any of you losers before in my entire life. Lincoln,
they actually won a contest to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our special guest.
Yeah, he's our special guest.
Lincoln is our frontline fighty boy, shield and sword guy, runs up to the front, hopefully doesn't get instigated by whatever the hell we're fighting, is the plan.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see about that. I'll do my best to take you down. Sean is the newcomer. The rest of these guys, all the rest of these six, we played a previous campaign together with. Sean joining us for this one. Is he this way? Yeah, there we go.
He's that one, yeah.
That way. Okay.
Sean's the newbie. He's a new.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Huntar.
Hey, I'm playing Huntar. He's a blue tiefling.
Who are you?
I'm Devin. You could just fuck off, Ian.
Devin?
Devin with an O, because I know how to spell my name properly. I also know how to play my tiefling properly, because he has actual horns. He also has no shadow. He's blue. He's the only non-winged tiefling in this party, because we're all a bunch of unoriginal fucks. And he's one of 2 rangers in the party.
We'll see. And we're demonetized already. Thank you for the cursing. I'm just kidding.
Look, we're more than a minute into a video. All right, I know my YouTube analytics.
Yeah, as long as we're more into a minute of a video.
Good thing we're on Twitch then, right, Devin?
Yeah, look, this is getting re-uploaded.
Hey, if Jules gets banned on Twitch, he can at least upload on YouTube.
Yeah, we're double dipping.
Hell yeah.
It's a good reminder. This is a stream. It is targeted at adults. We're not going to get into too much sexy times. Hopefully, we don't get into too lurid details or anything like that. But
wait, this is that type of game. Oh, okay. I guess I should probably.
The language goes.
Yeah, there's going to be a language.
Language warning.
There's going to be a multiple languages stream.
So, next up is Wilder.
Hello, I am the other Devin who spells her name correctly with an IN. Okay, and I'm also the other tiefling, whose name is Wilder.
The only
He
other thing.
is an environmentalist, and he does vegan things. And that's all you need to know about him.
And SM, that will be. We will have a special OnlyFans version of the stream where we get into the sexy times.
Perfect. If you
Oh,
pay enough.
Hang on, Julian,
Don't
you
pay out.
negotiate my
if you want to
contract.
pay $10, I mean,
Yeah, hold out for that sexy
Jules and I
Faerun
will do.
calendar.
Jules will fucking.
I'm Mr. January to December.
We guarantee
He's the
90%
only hot one.
what
You're the only one you're getting anything
Yeah,
of.
the two sexiest men here will post their nudes.
I got it, guys.
Yeah, turns out I got something else to do
Speaking-
during this time slot. I'll see you guys later.
Speaking of sexy men, CJ, let's go ahead and introduce your character.
Hey, I'm CJ. I'm playing Medi, the Warforged Cleric, and I am basically the only healing the group has, and I'm scared.
Sounds
Very
nice.
cool.
Also a bionicle.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
bionic.
And then last but not least, it was Vintash.
You're muted.
Oh, Geek,
Nice.
muted.
Geek.
You're muted.
Nice.
Professional stream, everybody.
Hey everyone, I've been muted this entire time. So, my name's Guy. I play Vintash, our fighting brute, and I can't wait to do what Vintash does. I don't know what he does yet, but I'm
Some
curious
form
too.
of narcotics.
Something.
I thought I wasn't prepared for this game.
Okay.
All right. Well then, you guys ready? Let's go ahead.
I am
and,
never ready, Jules.
Well, you're not ready? Man, this is gonna be tough then.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
wild.
Hey, did we skip a character?
Did we?
Yeah, we
There's,
did.
there's one more tiefling on the boat.
Didn't
Yeah.
wanna
Where's
say
your
anything.
token?
What do you mean, where's my token?
You're the one that's
Yeah,
supposed to
there's-
deal.
Julian, I'm not on the map.
Yeah.
On the boat.
Yeah, but she's not on the fucking boat. She
Oh
went
my
off
God.
to try and she was a traitor. She's going off and doing some stuff.
Professional
without us.
stream, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
that's
not
right.
fair.
Reference-
Your
for
character
reference-
shouldn't have gone off and like done shit without
Okay,
us, huh?
real quick, for those at home, we did a session 0 sort of deal, and her character fucked off at the
Yeah.
end of it. So
Yeah,
Listen,
she
I
just
can't help
left.
that I had other arrangements. You should have planned me in advance. I can't help that I'm popular.
So, our
You had a job.
7th member of our group here, Claire, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm Claire. I play the other tiefling, a purple tiefling named Damalia, who specializes in archery. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's get on with the game.
Also, Ian's character is racist.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
only
yeah,
racist.
he hates, like,
We don't
all
talk
race.
about it.
He called us all demons right away. The 3 tieflings in the party.
And immediately we bonded because we hated him.
And then immediately got upstaged in his own game that he created.
Okay.
I did create it, and I won.
Technically, I won.
No, the fuck you
Vintash won.
didn't.
Why is it dark? Why can't I see?
Why is it dark?
Yeah.
It's because it's dark at the moment.
It's one of those blindfolded
Oh, yeah, I
dining
forgot.
experiences,
I don't have
you know?
dark vision either. I need to,
Ooh, that's rough.
I don't
So-
know why Warforged don't get dark vision. It's weird. I feel like that's something they should have.
Alright.
Purge.
Let the DM speak.
Here, let's we'll make it daytime to start. Since it's not super important at the moment. Let's see here. Doot. Sorry, getting. Let's see. We're on the open ocean here, and then let's make it daytime. So here you guys go. Oof. There we are. Now we got light.
Let that
So
be
you-
light.
And so you guys find yourself aboard the Sweet Molly. You guys have been traveling for a little while. You're heading back from Estegund, where you made your last stop in Asur, and are now on the return trip to Halagard in Halrua. So you guys have been at sea. You've made your last stop previously to this, and you are all resupplied. So there will be no more stops along your trip, as far as you know, until you get to Halagard. So yeah, you guys find yourself on the Sweet Molly. There is the captain, Captain JJ Brian Tusk, that you find here. He is currently manning the helm, and you guys see there's some crew that's moving about on the ship. And what do you guys do? As you guys are spending some time on the ship here.
Well, I suppose I'm going to just gaze upon the ocean, look for other ships.
And you see me, just like already starting off, like just doing a bit of touch up on the guard's shoulder, on his shoulder tattoo. All right, there you go. 3 copper pieces. It wasn't much of a touch up.
You see Wilder
Thank you
just kind of
for-
like leaning on the. You see Wilder sitting on the like kind of laying against the side of the boat, and he just goes. Do 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 do. Oh, to do it all day.
Careful, we might get copyright.
Okay.
No, I think that entered the public domain.
Yeah,
Oh, we're good. We're good.
then we're all in trouble.
I'm gonna go ahead and slip below deck real quick.
Okay. All right. Very good. You are. Huntar is part of the crew of the ship at the moment, so you are able to move about as you please. Nobody kind of gives you a second thought as you head down below. What are you doing down? Are you doing anything down there?
I'm just kind of mulling about, slowly working my way over towards the captain's quarters.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Anything else anybody else is doing?
I'm gonna just be wandering around the ship, trying to make small talk with people, making sure everybody's feeling all right.
You do see one of the sailors does appear to be. He's looking a little rough. It's been a long trip, and it's the summer, so it looks like he's probably hasn't been hydrated enough. As you see, he's kind of looking a little pale as he's moving about. He's still okay for the most part, but it's been, he's.
We
You
have
do notice.
water on the ship. Still. I don't know how long it's been, Jules.
Now, there's plenty of water. He's just probably been overworking himself and not drinking enough.
I'll go down and grab him some water and bring it up to him.
Okay.
You
He'll,
really should hydrate yourself a bit more. You don't want to drop down.
I don't want to disappoint Brian Tusk. It's this is I travel with him a lot. This is not our first sailing together. I hate to want to do my best to make sure that the boat gets done, gets across safely.
I'm sure he won't really be impressed if you collapse on board now, would he?
He laughs and says, "That's a good point. Good point." Okay.
Lincoln will just be sitting around the deck, just sharpening his long sword.
Okay. Those of you on deck, give me a perception check, especially on the top deck, I should say. Especially Jackson, since you're looking out for the boats and looking out ahead of time.
Very nice.
+3 isn't supposed to be there.
I'm used to having minimum roll. I'm used to having minimum roll 10 and everything was a rogue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
welcome
are-
to level 1, buddy.
I'm rolling low again.
So yeah, you guys are looking out, and so far it's mostly clear seas. You don't see any other ships, Jackson. However, you do notice, like, off in the distance, it does look like some storm clouds are brewing. It looks like you're probably heading towards a little bit of a storm ahead. Nothing too major as far as what you would imagine.
He'll call back. Might be a rough one today.
You see, the captain is he kind of like squints his eyes, looks off in the distance that you're pointing. He says, "Hi, yes, we'll probably be running into a bit of a summer storm here." And he starts calling out for the crew to start making sure that they're prepared. Looks like looks to be about 12 hours away or so. So you're just seeing the very darkest of clouds off in the distance.
Well then, it's a good thing I stopped now then, because that's gonna ruin your shoulder very much. Hey, sir, who did that, by the way? He starts walking away.
Okay. Well, yeah, you start talking with the one of the crew there. Huntar, you are downstairs, and you're moving towards the captain's quarters.
Yes. Does he have anybody like posted up outside or?
No, it looks like right now most of the crew is busy getting the ship ready. You see, they're kind of they're stowing the cannons so that they're put down, and they're the boards are over the sides. They're starting to tighten everything up.
All right. I'm gonna try the handle and see if he left it unlocked.
You try the handle, it is locked.
All right. Well, that's about what I figured. But you know what? Sometimes you might get lucky. So he's going to make his way back up on deck.
Okay.
And just sort of make his way over towards the captain. Start like inspecting the cannon up here. Just kind of mulling about around him.
All right. As you're there, Brian Tusk is going to. The captain will tell you, make sure you get that tie down. I don't want it coming loose in the storm.
Of course, boss.
And then he gives you for no further mind. I assume you are doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. I mean, I might as well do my job while I'm up here, I guess.
You really have to.
All right. Very good. Anything else that you guys want to do in the meantime? Anybody you'd like to talk to or go speak with, or anything you're doing?
Wilder is going to start kind of heading up, and then he's going to see Lincoln. He's going to like side on over to him. He's going to say, "Hey, Fancy Pants, do you have any incense? You look like an incense kind of boy."
I'm afraid I don't carry anything like that on me, no.
Well, if you find any, you tell me, all right? I need about 10 gold worth.
Will do. I have some torches, but I imagine that's not what you're looking for.
Nope. The fancy little sticks that make the nice perfumey stuff. I need that. But just let me know if you find any, all right?
I'm looking for instance like that too.
See, this is why we need to all work together. You know, we could be compadres and searching for those fancy
If
little
I
things.
go out and get any later, I'll grab you some too.
That will be much obliged. I will pay you 5 gold for it.
Lincoln, were you saying something? I do.
So that like when you just there sharply sort of the two are just talking about incense like right and just kind of okay.
Arcana check, Lincoln. See if you figure out what they're needing this for. Yeah, you recognize they're definitely looking for spell components here. This is for, I believe, Find Familiar, right?
Yep.
Yep. I want a pet, goddammit.
Me too.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what you guys choose for your pets.
What my pet should be. Isn't there a list you have to choose from?
There is. There's a couple extra options though that we have for this campaign.
If it's not that or
Where could I find those?
I think you mean they're one of the same.
but,
I need to figure out where those extra companions would be.
with the storm coming, you can apply once you're done sharpening the sword again, apply volunteer to start like moving boxes or cannons or stuff around.
Okay. Yeah, down below deck, the cargo is definitely needs to be tied down. As during the storms, they're both probably going to get tossed a bit. So it needs to make sure nothing's moving about and smashing and breaking down there. And then put the while you're down there, they have you make sure you tie up the gunpowder kegs, all for the cannons. Make sure those are. They definitely want to make sure those are taken care of.
I see Vintash is tying things down now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. You guys continue to prep the boat, and by the time night does begin to fall, and you guys are getting close to the storm, as you can see it up ahead. The boat is as prepared as you guys think it will be as night falls here. So, are all of you staying on top of the deck, or any of you down below or doing anything else?
Oh no,
I'll
that
stay out for a
depends.
few hours.
Is the captain still at the helm?
At this point, no. He's passed on. He's passed it off to his first mate.
All right.
So the captain would be down. You would expect him to be in his quarters.
All
I
right.
can't see anything, but I will sit on the top deck and try and help out.
I go below decks because I ain't getting out in this storm.
They should
I'm
have
gonna be
some.
above deck again.
Do you help? Do you help put out any of the storm lanterns? And then Lincoln. So the crew will do that too. They'll set up a couple of the.
Me too.
fine.
Thank God.
I'll
Why
pull out
don't
a few.
Warforged have dark vision? I feel like that's a thing they would be like made to have.
By the way,
That's
Jules,
the
I do
other
have
it's
dark
just
vision.
one extra thing on top of all of their other bullshit.
That,
Do
that's
they?
one of those add-on accessories you need to pay like 3 gold for.
Yeah, you know. Same with the undercoating.
Sorry,
You know,
$3
I'm
to
gonna buy
Julian.
one of those dark vision goggles. I'm gonna have it like integrated with my eyes. Just so I don't have to wear those stupid eagle goggles.
They're great.
They are helpful, but you are right. They do look rather silly. All right.
Or I'm gonna have them integrated through my eyes.
Okay. And who? Yeah, and like I said, is everybody staying on deck? Anything you guys are doing?
For a few hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay on deck in case anything happens to anyone, so I can get help.
Okay.
I'm going below.
I'm staying on deck, and I'm gonna approach Jackson. Hey, Jack, can I talk to you for a minute?
My name's not Jack.
Jack, Jackson, whatever. It's a nickname. It's how things go. Anyway, do you have a minute to talk?
I do. What do you need?
Alright. And then I'd pull him over to the side, so it's just like the two of us.
I'll follow along.
You was interested in making a little bit extra money.
You have my interest.
It's not exactly on the up, and it's probably frowned upon the way that we're gonna do it if you're interested. But there was an exchange between the captain and some less than savory people a couple of stops ago, back before you joined us. Well, that exchange led to a chest that has some items in it that I want. It's in the captain's quarters, though, and I'm not the best at breaking into areas. If you help me break in, we'll split the cash, 60-40, your favor. I just need one item from it.
Right. Well, if you're asking me this, I get to ask you a question. What's that item?
It's an old ancient artifact. It'll help me with some stuff that I got planning. I'm not
So-
entirely sure what it does, but I've heard some rumors that say it'll help me out.
So, I just want to get this straight. We started off on a pretty bad foot, and you're trusting me to ask me this.
Well, you're the only person I know that's probably decent at this kind of stuff, and all these other schmucks here look like they're really into their jobs. So, I don't have
I'm
much
gonna-
of an option.
I'm gonna insight check him to see if there's like an angle he's working.
Holy shit.
Tell me
I
your
think-
secrets, Devin.
I'm being upfront with you. Like,
You do see that he-
his credit
he's
card,
not
his social
telling you-
security
you-
number, his wallet.
Yeah. Well, you do see that he is, as you're talking to him, he seems to be telling you what he's telling you isn't a lie. He's obviously hiding what the
Yeah.
object is. He probably knows a little bit more about it, or at least what he intends to. But for the most part, yeah, he seems to be honest.
Okay. Well, I can get you in the door. What happens after that's on you.
that works for me. I'm thinking the storm's probably gonna be a good cover, but if Captain's in his quarters, then we should probably wait till he's up on deck tomorrow, and then we could go give it a shot.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. And then Huntar will walk away.
And Jackson will retake his post at front, just arms behind his back, looking out to sea.
Gotcha. Sorry. And you will see if you see Damalia's tokens, that's just out there so that she can see. I just realized because I rolled
She's
20.
swimming after us.
Swimming, bitch, I have wings, I'm flying.
Here.
I'm not bothered with your peasant flames shit.
Okay,
good.
so the two of you finish talking and walk off in the different directions. Anybody else?
Medi, how are you doing today? Tonight?
Who are you saying that to, Vintash?
Medi, how are you doing tonight? As you see Vintash just
Doing-
looking out in the distance.
I'm doing all right. I was just about to ask you the same thing, actually.
I'm doing alright, actually. Just, you can't get enough of the sea. I just find it beautiful. So tell me, what is if you like to devour your secrets to me, what does a Warforged doing here, of all places?
It's complicated. I don't really want to get into it right now.
Fine. Good. It's just,
Maybe once we know each other a little bit more.
okay. Just, you don't see Warforges around very often. Kind of an artifact.
We're not
Interesting.
all common.
Okay. Anyway, and he continues walking away. He continues walking and looks at Lincoln, and we'll talk to Lincoln later.
Medi keeps his eye on Vintash.
Later.
Okay.
I don't want to hog shit up.
Uh-huh. You can, if you got more to say, go for it. Unless somebody else.
It's RP heavy. People are gonna have a lot to say.
Walks up
probably.
and punches me in the face and says nothing.
Walks up, just throws you
I think we're better
overboard,
talking.
continues on.
Devin looks so scared.
One swift movement.
She's just doing her makeup.
Oh, she looks so scared.
I am not scared. It just hurts
I-
my eyes. I'm poking myself.
Yeah.
That's scare on the eye, it's a bitch.
It's weird. It's just funny seeing you look like this.
Oh,
I've never applied makeup before,
It's a
but I
hassle.
don't think it should hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just kind of poke yourself. Sometimes if your hand isn't.
Yeah,
super...
it's pain to look pretty, Devin.
You're
mean, I
right,
look
CJ. I
pretty
trust your
normally.
expert opinion.
So what do you-
I mean, that's why
Damn.
I look so pretty. I'm always in pain.
So what do you
Nice.
say to Lincoln, Vintash, as you walk up to him?
Hey,
What is
Lincoln.
Lincoln doing? Is he just kind of keeping watch?
Vintash, how can I help you?
Oh, nothing. Just curious as to. I saw you chatting up Damalia the other day. I was wondering, are you okay with her? Did anything happen?
I mean, nothing particular.
She- Okay. I just thought she was a bit more fond of you than anyone else around here. So.
Well, I mean, I try not to complain with every single tavern that we find.
That
That might help the conversation.
may have been my fault. I'm not gonna deny that. And he does punch you in the shoulder in that one.
One bludgeoning.
You.
0 damage. Hammer mastery.
Okay.
You're a tattoo artist, right?
Yes, I am. You saw me patching up the crew over there, and he points to him.
You see that guy? You look over and you see a guy. He's like rubbing it. Like he's trying not to, so he's doing the thing where like just his fingers around the tattoo, like trying to like doesn't want to touch it. But
Are you familiar with magical tattoos?
Yes, actually, yes, I am. Unfortunately, that's something only really.
A bit more expensive.
Yes, and a non-wizard like me it's rare for me to get hands on a magical tattoo. Unfortunately, you have to talk to the wizard tattoo artists. That being said, if you're thinking about buying, I might be able to grab one in about half a year from now.
And something I was thinking, I happen to actually have one, like roll to see if they're on it, and there's like a compass where there's a bunch of it. It's like kind of like measuring markings, like down to the tips of his fingers.
Oh,
I have one, but I was wondering about more. Magic isn't something I'm particularly well suited to, but this helps a little bit.
yes, and you see him like writing. He grabs a sheet of parchment paper, and you see him start writing it with his finger? You mean something like this, or something a bit better? So he's showing you that he can write with his finger.
Something exactly like that. He'll write with his.
I see. I see. I see you have a good taste. Like even the whoops. Even the lowest quality of magic tattoos. I can attempt to get something stronger, if you will, but it'll take some time. As for how to make it, what was that? Sorry, Sean.
Just something worth looking into.
We'll do. I'll look into it. What are you thinking of exactly?
No ideas about. I'm not really sure what is possible, what's not possible. Shoot, fire from my hand, that'd be something. Writing without a pen is good enough for me.
Very true. Well, yes, I'll look into it. Unfortunately, like I said, that's something you need to talk to a wizard tattoo artist for. I would try to get my hands on one sometime. Look for DB's tattoo parlor over by Riabal. I think we could get something for you. A bit of a discount as thanks for, becoming a friend of mine in this travel.
Appreciate it.
Yes. If you like getting something pierced or something, my partner Bimbington would be perfect for that. Any.
He'll like flick he'll flick like a copper earring. It's not like pierced through it, but it's kind of like coiled around the back of the ear and into an earring pretty much.
Yeah.
Piercings aren't something I'm too fond of, but I do have this.
Very nice. Where'd you get that? I know a good. I see good jewelry. I know good jewelry when I see it. Good for you. Everyone kind of looks at. So, I've unfortunately have been mostly working the stands and the cannons. What can you tell me about the rest? I mean, I know them mostly only by name. I know Wilder likes to sing, but and also he's an environmentalist. He doesn't stop talking about it.
Medi's particularly good to have around, especially if you're making more fun of things like that. Appreciate it. Huntar track shot, from what I've seen. Recently with Untitled Chapter the previous stop. Don't know too much about many of them.
That's it. Like I said, I don't really know about Wilder, and that's only because he constantly says he's an environmentalist. I still do not know what that means, but good to know. I've heard that Medi was a healer of some sort. Medic, yes. Cleric, maybe? Do you know? Okay. I mean, okay, we'll do. Thanks, Lincoln. And he kind of just stays there and just like looks out in the distance.
Looping rope or moving a box or whatever the hell I was doing before.
Moving rope, pog.
Dude, a lot of boxes to move on this ship.
Yeah, you won't say Larry stuff.
I'm picking them up from the bottom, putting them up on the deck, thinking the feng shui is all off now, then moving them somewhere.
Vintash is gonna look at him, moving the same thing back and forth, and just like he raises an eyebrow.
Sean's like one of those NPC loops. They just keep doing the same thing.
Very good. So the night continues on. As you guys are into the storm, it's some light wind and light rain that you guys experience as it starts to head into the late night. You guys have your meals prepared by the ship's cook in the galley below deck, and yeah, you see most of the crew starts to bed down for the night, and there's just kind of a skeleton crew that stays above board as it gets towards night. The captain is still he is in his quarters after dinner. He had his meals served to him in his quarters. Do you guys so it's starting to get late, so it's about like 10, 11 at night. You guys staying awake?
I'm
Doing anything?
starting to get ready to go to bed. Well, how is our quarters situation? Do we have our own separate quarters, or are we bunking with the rest of the crew? Or
A couple of the crew have rooms, but there's essentially you guys are in the what is it? What is the name of the front of the boat? The
Oh,
The front deck.
bow. Yeah. Underneath there is where they have kind of the most of the accommodations, which are essentially like there's cots and then there's like hammocks in there. So you guys are kind of all just in the same area. You have a foot locker that's next to each one, but to put some stuff into, but not really a lot of privacy for most people. The first mate and the captain are the only ones that have their own like actual rooms on this ship.
okay, so while I'm in that area, Walter is going to kind of be as secretive as he can, but it's pretty obvious that he's doing something. And he's gonna start taking out like 3 items. He takes them out like in a certain order, like, and then places them on the ground like in a certain way. You'll see like the first one is a music box. He turns it on and it starts playing a song. The second one is a tarot card that he puts on, and the third one is some type of nightmarish-looking creature idol. And then he like kind of like sits back, takes his pipe, lights it, and then kind of just stares at it for about like 10 minutes before putting it all away in the same order and then going to bed.
There's some escalation.
Medi
to
just
that.
looks at this with
I was
utter
about to pull back.
curiosity.
Yeah, you kind of Medi, you see Wilder do that, and just kind of watch, and seems to be harming nobody. It's a
I
little.
mean, I do rituals to my god. Is it something like that? That kind of fashion?
Are you
Like,
saying that to Waldar, or?
no, just
Are you
to
trying to
jewel.
figure
Like if
out
I could like
what it
roll
is?
religion or something to see if.
Yeah, give me a religion check to see if you can recognize if it's to a god or anything.
Religion.
Or
Where is that?
insight.
Insight. Where is insight? Right. Thank you. 23.
Ooh.
So, how would you describe it to an onlooker? Would it be just like is it kind of like Arya's list that she would recite to herself of the people that she's going to kill, kind of thing, where you just a OCD kind of habit, or is it actually like does it appear to be a ritual?
It looks like a ritual, but it doesn't look like it's any ritual to any like particular god or anything that you would probably recognize. But it does look very ritualistic rather than OCD.
Okay.
That's all I need to know.
Okay. Yeah.
Other than that,
The rest of you.
I'm gonna do my rounds, checking on the rest of the crew. Then I'm gonna probably head downstairs.
Okay.
As you see me, you pass by me as I'm heading straight to the cots. I'm like put everything I need to put away, and then just go to one of the hammocks. And looks at Wilder already in the hammock and just nods at him and just goes shuts his eyes.
Okay. So I'm gonna put those of you who are underneath. I'm just gonna move to the side of the boat then. So if you are, just move to one side or the other, just as far as if you are. Yeah.
All overboard now.
Yeah. All
Get
overboard.
thrown overboard. The storm.
Roll up a new run.
Medi will
Okay.
go downstairs and start praying to his god.
Okay.
I'll stay on the deck until I feel tired and then just collapse into a cot.
Okay. Very good.
Huntar's gonna go down and lightly sleep in the cot closest to the door.
Okay.
Lincoln will stay up for a watch or so.
Yeah. Give me a perception check, Lincoln, as you're the last one above. Just see what you notice out there.
Do I have disadvantage or is it just normal?
It would be disadvantage because it's a light rain and dark, and you don't have dark vision.
Oh, baby.
Palindrome.
We're
This
rolling
we're
high.
here in
I
beta
pass it.
D.
So, no, you don't see anything. It's hard to see anything too far off. As even though it's a light rain, it still kind of obscures beyond a certain distance, and the light from the ship only goes so far. But so far it seems pretty steady. And eventually, night, you get too tired to stay up, and you head down. I assume for rest. All right, very good. All right, so yeah, you guys start sleeping through the night. Does anybody? And it is an uneventful night, other than the boat's a little bit more rocky as the wind is starting to pick up a bit. As it gets towards daytime, the storm seems to be a bit intensifying. It's still going as you are there. Who would be first to rise? I would say.
Medi would probably be one of the first ones.
I'd probably be pretty early to rise.
Okay.
Yeah, Huntar would rise quite early, essentially with the sunrise.
Yeah,
Okay.
same would go for Medi, honestly.
Quite early +1 actually for me.
We're all morning people.
Medi
Right,
is
all
literally a
morning
Warforged.
people.
He could be like made to wake up at dawn.
Claire, you don't count. You're not here.
You see Vintash sleep in quite a bit, but he wakes up like mid-morning.
As you guys are like waking up early morning, while I was gonna say, keep it down out there, keep it down.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
they're
I
too
didn't mean
low.
to make any noise.
Very good. You do see Huntar as you get up in the morning. The captain is back at his post and relieves the first mate who heads down as he's going to sleep.
Oh, very good. I'll give Jackson a little nod. Not like a "come on, let's go" nod, but like "all right, today's the day" nod.
Jackson will just sort of like half-heartedly just nod at him, just shoot a thumbs up.
Okay. Yeah, and as the morning comes, you guys, the rest of you, eventually wake up and begin milling about as you will, doing the rest of the things.
Where's the call?
Hmm?
Where's the coffee?
You manage to get the. You go hit up the ship's cook. He is doesn't. He says he has a few coffee beans remaining. He can put some hot water over them for you if you like. But it's going to be very. It's not really strained. It's more like he's got a mug. He puts some coffee beans in it, then puts hot boiling water in it, and then hands you that.
Hot
all I
bean
need.
water.
Dude, the best
3
instant
beans.
coffee.
Yeah, I mean, he crushes them.
Yeah, it's 3-bean coffee, but it's literally only 3 beans.
Yeah, it's just 3 beans. That's all you get. Rationing, baby.
The beautiful.
You find out one of them
no
just a
roast.
baked bean.
Lima, baked bean.
It's like a placebo effect, except coffee.
Those are 3 beans.
Okay. Yeah, you start talking with the crew as you guys are going. They're starting to get excited as you guys think that you're maybe you're only about 3 to 4 days travel away from Halagard, and they're excited to be back home. So even though it's a bit stormy at the moment, most of the crew is more optimistic as you know you're on the home stretch here, and yeah, you see there's kind of a good energy going around. It's kind of like seniors in high school, the last month or so before they graduate.
Fuck, that hurts.
Once it looks like most of the crew's like up and about, except for really the night crew, then I'll give Jackson the "it's time" nod and begin making my way over around the captain's quarters.
Jackson will also head over there. He's gonna wait a few seconds for Huntar to disappear, and then he'll go down there by his own volition.
Okay. Can both of you give me some stealth checks to see how well you guys are able to slip away. I would say Huntar, you're at advantage since your crew you can move around as you would anyways. Okay. Yeah. You
Man, thanks for that advantage, Julian.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, you get as you're walking down, Hunter. You do get one of the crew that's he's heading down to go bed down for his shift, and he kind of gives you a nod as he kind of heads over there, heads to his cot, but doesn't really pay too much attention to you. Definitely doesn't see Jackson. Nobody seems to notice. You guys head over to the captain's door.
Yeah. And I'll just look at him and say, keep a lookout. And
I
I'm gonna get to
gotcha.
work.
All right.
Okay.
And I will nonchalantly post up nearby, keeping an eye out.
All right. Very good. Are you trying the door, Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay. It is locked, as you are able to, as you easily tell.
I shall pick it.
Okay. Give me those Thieves' Tools check.
My sheet went translucent.
Huh.
You tried making it opaque instead.
We're good. We're good. It went opaque.
Excellent. My advice was helpful.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Damn.
I
You
used
never
my
know.
inspiration to remove his inspiration.
18.
Can I use my inspiration to make them roll again?
Ah.
No, yeah, as you're going to it, at first, you kind of, it takes you a little bit to kind of get going. It's a different lock than you're used to. It's not terribly complicated, but it's not what you're used to, and
It's
you have to get different tools, and you are able to ultimately pick it, and the door is now unlocked.
And I'll just clear my throat, stand up, and just pat him on the shoulder and walk back up the stairs, or wherever.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and slip in to the captain's quarters, and then lock the door behind me, and begin looking for the chest he picked up.
Okay. So as you're in the captain's quarters, you see it's pretty nice. He's got his got a desk set up on one side, and he's also got a very kind of good-sized bed that's there with some nice silk. It's a little larger lengthwise than the normal bed because he is a bit of a taller guy, being a half-orc. And you see there's off to the left, there's 2 or 3 crates that appear to be goods on there, and then you do see that right next to his bed, you do see what appears to be a chest.
All right. Let's get cracking. I know it's probably gonna be locked, but I'm gonna try the chest again.
Yeah, you're, at this moment, you're wishing Jackson had stuck around for a bit, as you do try the chest, and you do see that it is locked. But it is one of those. It's one of those locks where it's the hook lock, and it's
Okay.
got things so it kind of clamps in. So, and it's around 2 hooks that one on the that overlap for the lid.
Okay. How big is the chest?
The chest appears to be about what is this, 2 feet wide, about a foot tall.
Okay. I'm gonna look through his desk to see if he has like a key or anything stashed in there.
Okay,
Just
give me an
rummaging.
investigation.
Investigation. I'm gonna use my inspiration on that one. There we go.
Hey!
Oh, boy.
There you go.
No, you are looking around. You're looking around through the desk, and you see that there's. You don't find any keys, unfortunately, to it. There's no. You don't find a key. You are looking through, and you do see some notes, though, that appear to be kind of tucked in the drawer underneath. Kind of another one looks like they're trying to be kept out of view. You do see they do appear to be. You see one of them has an official Faerun military, like insignia on the bottom of the letter that you can just kind of see sticking out.
All right,
and
I'll
then
stash.
yeah. Aside from that, you do see he has what appears to be a few gems, a little pouch full of coins that he keeps in one of the drawers.
I'm not worried about that stuff. I am curious about this Faerun military paper, though. I think I'll give that a quick glance over.
Okay. As you see, actually, you pick that up, and there's a second paper underneath it. One of them is, you see the military one. It appears to be a order, like a military order that's handed down. It's very brief. You're not too sure, like, or I should say, you notice that it's out of the ordinary for it to be that brief.
Mhm.
As you see, it basically just says that there is a passenger that will be boarding the boat. named Vintash. You are to make sure that he gets to a sewer safely, and that he is not to be bothered. And it is going to be signed by, let me see, what is his name here? Let's see. Signed by Captain Petrona Milencia, excuse me. And that's all it says. You see underneath it, you see what appears to be another letter. This one doesn't seem as formal, though, as you take a look at it. And it just says, on the top, it appears to be a little note. You see there's some wax that looks like it's been opened on there. And it just says, Brine Tusk, the one who presents you this letter, is to be allowed on your boat. Otherwise, I'll let everybody know about your little secret. And it's it's signed T, and that's it. And it,
All right.
And it appears, one of the things you notice, give me a perception check of that.
Right.
Okay. It does appear to be, one thing you notice about it is the paper that the second note was on appears to be fine vellum paper. It's the kind you notice that like wizards and stuff use. It's not just normal parchment. It appears to be very high quality paper. You could probably, even though it's already written on, you could probably still sell that paper for a few coin because it's such nice paper.
Damn, these people are just like feeling the paper. That's it.
No, fuck this note. This
Damn, this paper. Oh, this is some good shit.
and he put a cigarette in it.
On the finest of weed.
All right. Well, man, this is going to be real sketchy, but I'm going to take my short swords and try to pop the lock without breaking it.
Okay. All right.
Like, you know the wrench technique for popping open one of those locks?
You don't, you criminal. Why don't you tell me how it's done?
All right, so essentially you
The
put
double wrench or the single wrench?
double wrench.
His
So
New
you put-
Yorker's
Okay,
coming
there we
out
go.
full swing.
There we go.
So you
Lock
put
Glory right over here. Sorry.
you put the mouth of like 2 wrenches on either side of the hook, and then you pry them, and it pops the locking mechanism, pops that bar out, but you should still be able to lock it. I don't remember if it breaks it or not.
I think if you do it, if you do it right, it's just dislodging it from the hook.
Yeah.
Holds it in place. Give me, I would say, an athletics check, or a straight dexterity, or sleight of hand. One of those, your choice.
Around the world.
Let's go with sleight of hand because it's basically just a straight dexterity.
Okay. Okay. It takes you a bit to do it, but you are able to pop the lock. However, it kind of makes a bit of a clanging sound, and that's a little bit louder than you were hoping for, as you were trying to be quiet about it, I'm sure. So yeah, you have an idea that probably made a little bit of noise. You're not sure how much.
I'll watch the door for a moment to see if anybody comes, and if nobody does, then I'll start rummaging through the chest.
Okay. You, as you're watching the door and you're kind of having that tense moment where you're just like holding your breath to see if somebody's about to come, you hear from outside of there, you hear a and you hear essentially a thunder strike, and you see that you hear some steps moving back up to the top deck as the rest of the crew is starting to have to batten down as the storm appears to be worsening.
All right, cool.
Okay. You managed to pull the lock off. It doesn't look like it's permanently damaged, and you open up the chest. Inside, you see there's a lot of looks like hay, kind of straw packing, and it just seems to be filling the chest.
All right, I'll start just pulling out, not like pulling it out, but like pushing it to the sides, trying not to like get it everywhere.
Okay. And what you, as you kind of dig in there, it doesn't take long before your hands touch something and you pull out what appears to be a jade statue of a Cottle. So it's just like a kind of like a flying snake. You see the eyes have little rubies in the eyes, and the wings of the Cottle are translucent but have kind of this rainbow kind of hue to them. So, like, as you put it up to the light, it kind of gets all these different colors as you look through it.
All right. I'll go ahead and pocket that, and then relock the chest.
This tall, so it's
All right.
about a foot tall at its height, and the wingspan is about the same. So it's about a foot square.
Right, I'll tuck it into my jacket then.
Not just straight in the pocket, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Put it in his pocket. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
tuck it into my jacket, lock up the chest, grab the jewels and the little coin pouch on the desk for Jackson, and then try to sneak back out.
Okay, give me a stealth check to get out of here. I will say, yeah, I will say at advantage because the storm is now starting to kick up.
10 to 11. Oh,
All right,
nice.
yeah, you're able to. You wait and you wait kind of, and you hear another of thunder in the distance, and as it does, you kind of open the door and slip out real quick, closing it behind you.
All right, and then I'll make my way over to my cot and just put it in my trunk, and then
Okay.
go up deck to find Jackson.
Okay, very good. As you head up to the deck, you do see the storm has intensified. You see that it's now very, like, the sun is, you're not seeing very much sunlight, even though it's about midday, as it's starting to, the clouds above you are dark, and the rain is now coming down much heavier. You think, so as you come up. While he's coming up, is there anything anybody else wanted to do while this is going on? I just want to check in. So it's about midday. Like I said, the storm, you guys, is on deck. You've seen it starting to worsen.
Is it still safe to be on the deck?
Yeah, it's still safe to be on the deck. You probably don't want to be as little hands on deck as possible, though, probably, because, you don't want to be waving around anything metal, that's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna try and stay away from people.
So,
Yeah, you probably want to,
Yeah, I'm gonna probably try and go downstairs.
yeah,
Yeah, after seeing the first lightning strike, I'm like, uh-oh,
yeah.
bye.
Smart.
I will also do the same. I'll go back under.
I'm
Okay.
going to start whistling a tune to keep the crew focused. I can't whistle, so I can't give you a demonstration. Please don't whistle into the mic.
Sorry.
So, very good. Yep. Anybody else doing anything else other than just getting down below deck?
I'm just gonna go down there. I'm gonna start playing like solitaire or something with my deck of playing cards.
Okay.
Lincoln,
I don't got
Uh,
anything better to do.
You have a couple of the crew members walk up to you, and they're going to say, "Hey there, Metal Man. Do you know how to play Three Dragon Ante?"
I've heard of it. I haven't really gotten too into it, but why do you ask?
They kind of look at each other and kind of give a, "We'll teach you. You got some coin, right?"
I have a bit, yeah.
Says, "All right, then come over here," and they'll take like a little keg, and they'll use it as a table and grab some stools, and they'll take one of them will take out a Three Dragon Ante deck and begin kind of teaching you how to play.
They know
Yes.
he wrote Three Dragon.
Don't cite the old magic to me, witch.
So yeah, so they begin to teach you while you're down there, and
He'll
Anybody
like
else?
intently listen, like,
Yeah, after Jackson starts the whistle, he'll head down deck.
okay. Well, as you're starting to head down, you do see. Oh well, Hunter walked away. So
I can run into him on the way.
Lincoln, are you staying above deck?
Lincoln will stay up for as long as he's needed, but considering I am wearing full metal armor,
Yeah.
I don't want to stay up. So
Yeah.
it'll be like the last couple of things they need me to do, or they want help doing, and then I'll head down.
Okay. Yeah, you see. There's only a couple of crew that stay on the top deck also, as they also most of the people, everybody going downstairs. And then we'll get back to Hunter.
Sorry about that.
There he is.
Good timing.
Give me an
And as I
insight.
finish stabbing Hunter in the throat 7 times,
38
Natural 20.
stab wounds.
Hunter got struck
I
by
can't
lightning.
remember, 20, I can't remember how many stab wounds it was.
Yeah, Medi,
28
give me an insight check to see how well you're able to follow their instructions.
Alright, we're insight 15.
Okay, yeah, you're able to pick it up. They're playing a bit. It's like a copper piece or two around as you're playing through. Yeah, you start to pick it up, and their instructions weren't the clearest, but you're able to kind of watch what they're doing and how they. So you lose probably the first few hands as they chuckle to themselves and they keep teaching you, but pretty soon you start to pick up like how to play and how to get flights of dragons and all the different the scoring combinations and things like that. By the way, there is an actual 3-dragon ante set you can buy to play. It is actually a fun game.
Sponsored by.
Sponsored by.
I'll remember that the next time I meet people in person.
Yeah, I know. And
We
we'll
meet
get
in
in
person,
person.
we can
20
play
years.
3-dragon ante.
So, Huntar, yeah, as you, Hunter, as you're coming up the stairs, you do see Jackson heading towards the stairs to head down. As you know, most of the crew seems to be getting off of the ship, the deck.
Hey, Jackson, yeah, I need your help with something up here real quick.
All right. Let me be of service to you, and I'll follow along.
And once we get upstairs, hey, there wasn't really much in that chest besides what I was looking for, but I was able to snag this for you, and I'll give him the gems and the money pouch that I got.
Keep the gems, and I'll just take the coins.
You sure?
I'm gonna empty the coins out of the pouch, and put the coins into my own pouch.
If you take a quick estimate at it, it does look like there's about 10 gold pieces in there, 8 silver pieces, and
Double my money.
5 electrum.
Also, I found some information while I was in there. You know that tattoo artist that's going around asking about everyone?
Something with a V.
Yeah, keep an eye on him. He works for the military. He's
He'll raise an eyebrow and stop what he's doing.
yeah,
military.
he's here on real suspicious circumstances. I don't exactly trust him.
Got it. Thanks for the info.
Yeah, no problem. And then
And
Huntar will head back down.
watch your head. There's a storm coming, and he'll continue heading downstairs.
they're gonna say watch your head's a low door, but
Bonk.
just tiefling horns straight to the door for him.
Dude, that would be
These
uncomfortable.
things always get in the way.
Yeah. So as you guys start to head down below deck, yeah, you guys, the storm does begin to worsen. Let me do this here. And you guys hear the lightning begins to strike, and the boat is now starting to get really kind of tossed around. Occasionally, the crew, some of the crew, has to run back up and help pull down sails so that they're not going to rip off. And you see the crew kind of doing this thing as they don't try not to stay on board too long, so they don't want to get as there's lightning, but they have to kind of maintain all the rigging and the sails. And it soon falls to night. The rest of you guys, as you're downstairs, you do see Medi at this point. Give me roll me a d20, Medi. Let's see how well you do.
Alright.
Just a regular d20. All right, buddy. Yeah, you start to really get the hang of it, and your ability to pick it up is beyond what they were expecting, and so you end up you end up with a stack of coin. It appears to be about 15 silver worth of coin that you've taken off of them, and the two crew are not too happy. And
I'll give back your silver for teaching me how to play the game. I'm a nice boy.
Keep it. You earned it. Next time, you sure you've never played this before?
I never really. I've heard of it, but I've never really played it before, honestly.
Well, When we get back to port, maybe we'll take you to one of the gambling halls and we'll put our money on you.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, time for Medi Enterprises.
Here it comes.
Yeah, so the rest of you see that you see him. Yeah, every so often you see Medi pulling coins back towards himself as he keeps winning against them. Yeah, and the boat's starting to rock. Everybody, actually, give me a Constitution check.
I imagine that like at one point they had to go up and try and fix the sails. I just like cheated a little bit.
You don't have to, Medi, for Constitution.
Yeah.
I would imagine that you're just not susceptible to nausea.
Yeah,
Is
probably.
that everyone?
He's like servers and like balance drivers are a little out of whack. He's kind
Yeah.
of like,
Is that a save or check?
It's a save, Constitution save, please.
Oh well, just add another 2 to that.
If you
Oh,
have a
well,
sailor
that-
background, or something like that, then you do so at advantage.
So what? I'm
Alright,
22
so Julian,
then.
add a whole 0 to mine.
Mine is it's basically the same modifier, so 8.
And I do have an advantage against something like poison. Because I could use that for this and just roll with advantage.
I only have 2 stats.
So, yeah, so use Huntar and Wilder. You guys are not enjoying this motion. It is not natural to what you're used to. You've gotten used to the waves, but this takes it to a whole new level as the boat is just rocking all the way side to side, and occasionally will poof pop as it hits a big wave. So you guys are going to have the poison condition. So let's see. As for the moment, as you guys are not doing so well. Unless you guys-
Yeah.
It was actually Pandora's box. That
Look, this is a solid cover for me right now. If they start interrogating, I'll be like, I was sick. It wasn't me.
So yeah, unless you guys
lightning
do something
knocked
to
the chest around. Like
The lightning stole the statue.
while you guys are poisoned, that does give you disadvantage on attack rolls, and also and ability checks.
Oh, no.
Really trying to kill off half of them already.
Here it comes.
Yeah, it's
Here
in
it
the
comes,
message.
boys.
I look up in the sky. No matter. This is what you fucking smoking. Am I crying?
It's like, no, you look at the sky, you see a flying Tarrasque. Jules said, I don't like your characters, make new ones.
No, Ian, it's not flying, it's falling. Add up.
Oh, no.
We have the Kraken from last game.
Yeah, I hope
trying
you
to
aren't too
attack us.
attached to your 20-page backstories.
Yeah,
Write
the
another.
Kraken is alive and is trying to kill us.
Oh, Jules knows I have like 8 and 9 page backstories. If he wants to read them, then.
So yeah,
You and I
you guys
are the
are
good
down there,
bookends.
and it's not looking good. You get Huntar, one of the crew, hands you a bottle of rum. He's like, "Here, have some of this." And it won't help you, but at least you won't care as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're already feeling sick to your stomach. Have something that if you're feeling sick to your stomach, you will puke. Like,
Yeah, you also like grab like a roll of bread and start to kind of eat on that, and hopefully that helps a bit.
Son of a bitch.
Red centers.
imagine having a stomach.
To be able to digest food.
Yeah.
You're going to
Imagine
hear.
being able to, like taste.
So as you guys are down there, one of the crew members comes down and he starts. He's going to, as he walks over to his, takes a stool. He's going to be like, he starts telling the people around him. He's like, "The damnedest thing! You wouldn't believe it. There was a hawk flying around outside. I don't know what the hell that was. What's it doing way out here? That thing is lost. That thing's a goner for sure." And they're like, everybody's like,
hawk.
you're seeing
Do
things.
I hear this?
Yeah, you would hear this. So,
I'm gonna start preparing my rapier.
Nothing suspicious about that to you in the middle of the sea. There's a hawk.
Storm is bad.
there's a hawk out here. It's too far out. He's like, "No, I swear, I saw a hawk."
Is this the one that was dehydrated from earlier?
Yeah, actually, let's say it is. So
Are
it's
you
in
sure
here,
you're not
like,
dehydrated again?
He's like, no, I had some water. I swear I saw it. It was pretty high up, though. You know.
Do I see Huntar near me?
Huntar is down below deck.
Okay. The same nod that he gave to me at the beginning of the day, I'm gonna give to him right now.
Huntar's busy dying.
Huntar is going to nod back, roll his eyes, and then start making his way above the deck.
Okay. Just as you're starting to get to the stairs, you hear off in the distance a loud, "Come!" And you think it sounds like a series of thunder, but then a split second later, 3 cannonballs through the side of your ship. You see one of the crew members is hit directly with it as it just smashes through the side of the boat, and you hear a yell from above deck, "Pirates!" And everybody, if you could roll me initiative.
I watched a guy fly back and get hit by the cannonball.
Yeah.
There's much I can do to help that. I can't help that.
Would I be
Hold on,
above
I'm
deck
like-
at this point?
Yeah, like.
Oh.
Why was I below deck? Anyway.
I don't
Whatever.
think we would be above deck yet.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are
Or at
probably
least
not.
I wouldn't have been trying to get above deck yet.
I didn't know I was below deck.
Everyone.
As you guys come to the above the deck here, you're going to see, or as you guys start to come above deck, which will be as we get into this, you're going to see off to the left of the boat. I don't know what side that is. I don't know my sailing terms well enough. You see an enormous boat has pulled up alongside of the Sweet Molly. You see along the side of it, it says the Indomitable painted across the side of it. And you see, like, it's hard to see beyond the fog and the rain of that, but you see there is shouts of pirates from across there as the crew also is beginning to run above. So, let's see here.
I always remember port is left because port has 4 letters and so does
Yeah,
left.
port and left both have 4 letters.
And then starboard and right are both longer.
Longer than 4 letters. Yes, I remember it too. It's the easiest way.
Man, imagine knowing things about ships.
I
Yeah,
believe
right.
on a
Like, there's the bow and the stern. I think stern is the back.
stern is the back, bow.
Okay. And then what is left and right?
Left is port, right is starboard.
And starboard.
Because port has 4 letters and so does left.
Yeah.
All right. That makes sense. It's an easy way to remember it.
Yeah, but is it left from looking at the ship or from being on the ship?
I think
If
they're
you're
typically
standing on the
specify
ship and
west
facing the
and
bow,
east.
And
left is port.
I had a
Yeah.
privateer. I don't know any of this.
Where are Huntar and I
I
right
just
now?
have to bow like you're bowing,
So
you know.
everybody on your ship is below deck. There's just a couple of people that are above deck.
You have a nice new window below deck.
Yeah, you guys do on the window as your boat is
We
down.
have a nice new layer
Do
of
I-
paint on the wall too from the guy who got killed.
Do I have time to talk before combat starts?
You have a quick set. You have something you can say.
Okay. I'm going to tightly grab his shoulder and whisper in his ear, "If you want to live, grab your friends. I can get us out of this."
Well, I ain't really got many friends on this ship. That's kind of why I
The
came to
people from
you.
the tavern. You guys know how to fight, right?
All right.
And
Already getting up.
I'm going to start doing the same thing as what I told Huntar to do.
Okay. All right. Very good.
We can watch the man turn into face in front of
Yeah.
like 3 people.
Excuse you, it wouldn't be paste, it would
Yeah. It's just kind of like, all right, well, shield, sword, let's go.
Okay. And yeah. Let me see. Sorry, I got one more. Get into here to initiative. Sorry, I gotta get everybody in here. And okay, let me switch the stream view over a little bit. So, okay. And all right, Medi, you are first up as suddenly as the boat gets rocked by these cannon fire, and you see one of the crew members instantly just like shot and It's a pretty bad scene, and you see the the two other holes alongside of this, and you hear the call from above.
I do a quick prayer for the guy who just got obliterated by a cannonball,
Yeah, wrong place, wrong time.
and I will try and
Just
head
unlucky.
upstairs.
Okay, so it'll take you about 20 feet of movement to get there and up the stairs as you get to there.
Then I will try and get over to one of the cannons and try and figure out how to work one of these things.
So as you head over to the cannons, unfortunately, all the cannons have been pulled back and are tied down at the moment. It appears that since they were in for the storm, the cannons were set to not really for defense in defense position. They were so you're gonna have to spend an action trying to untie it if you
I
want.
will try doing that.
Okay, all right. So you start to do that as it goes.
I just died.
Wait, Julian, did you say that these cannons were in a face-down defensive position?
It's time to do.
You all activated my trap card.
Right, time for some dungeon dice monsters. Let's go, baby.
You finally got what you wanted.
Jackson, I would say you're probably closer to the door, to the ladder, so you can get there first.
Who do I see of the people I saw in the tavern before near me, besides Huntar?
So Huntar would be the closest. Probably Lincoln as well, since Lincoln was one of the last ones down. So you guys are all within like 5 to 10 feet of the ladder. Medi would have been about midship. And then I would say probably Wilder and Vintash would be towards the front, the bow.
Okay.
So they're a little bit farther away.
I'm gonna say, we need to work together to survive this. And I'm gonna start looking for like a hood or something to obscure my face and then look to go up top.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
I can't go up top until I have my hood.
Look, man, it's cold out there.
Honey,
Well,
where
figure
is my hood?
Can I tell what he's looking for? Like, can I tell he's looking to cover his head with a ring or something?
You see him looking around for something. You're not sure what it is because he seems like almost in a panic as he's looking around, and so he's not looking very clearly.
Something to cover my head.
Yeah, throws you his.
Okay. And I'm gonna try to tie it so it obscures as much of me as possible. And I'm gonna head up top.
Okay, very good. All right, so you head up top. So go ahead and move yourself onto the boat over here somewhere.
You see me hastily trying to untie a shittily done knot.
Okay.
Fucking my goddamn fingers won't untie this.
Give me a perception check as you get up to there, Jackson. This would be a disadvantage because of the rain and everything.
Well, there goes that 19.
You're
Never mind, there goes that nat 20.
yeah. So you look over and you can see the ship over there. It is not a familiar ship. And you do see something else though with the 19. You do see something familiar. You see what appears to be a winged tiefling aboard the ship.
I'm gonna just look very confused and look at the winged tiefling. Do I recognize this person?
Yeah, you recognize Damalia on board the ship.
I'm gonna call down to a Huntar. False alarm. I'll handle these people. And I'm gonna just throw down the hood and take my rapier out and start advancing on the nearest pirate.
Okay, very good. So yeah,
Like,
none,
rolling around.
Training party session
He
1.
threw it on the ground.
I just gave you my hook.
Yeah.
You asked for it. and I
What a
gave it to you.
surprise, guys! Claire wasted no time. Last campaign, she was like, I didn't get to betray him. Session 1, let's go, baby.
Thank
I
God,
can't wait
at
to
least I
execute
waited
your
till
character.
halfway through the campaign to betray everyone.
Yeah, no,
I wanted a hood for the rain. Just throw it on the fucking.
so you see the crew here is going to get and you see them. They start throwing grappling hooks across towards the other side. As you see, that's what they're doing. They're trying to get these hooks onto your boat. So you're going to see these 6 that are here are are going to be throwing grappling hooks across and launching them onto there. You're going to see a couple more of these ones in the back are going to be taking out, they have crossbows, and they're going to be firing those off at the ones on deck. So let's see here. So this northern one's going to take a shot at this crew member up here. That will hit. The 6 piercing. Then there's going to be another one that's going to take a shot at Medi, who just came aboard. Medi to miss, right?
Yeah, that misses.
Okay.
Hey, at least you won't bleed from it.
And another
Hey,
one's going
if you hit me, that's a war crime.
another one shoots at this crew member here, and that will also hit.
No, yeah, dehydration. No.
By the way, Jules, can I have the dark vision now?
Are you supposed to have dark vision? I'm sorry, did I?
Yeah.
I'm about to say night elf.
Night elf.
I was about to say night elf. I
I'm
don't know
pretty
why.
sure that's a superhero.
So,
I mean,
night-
there are
You should have your
elves
dark vision.
and elves, but I don't know if Jackson's derived
Can
from
I
it.
get the dark vision? I don't have it. But
Yeah, can I have it too? I channel the light from the torches through my eyes, and there's bright like flashlights.
Kibo.
Okay, so you're going to see the rest of the crew is going to be that is still alive at least. You see they are going to rush up to the deck here on their turn, and then you're going to see this one who got shot is going to he's going to use his action to take one of the grappling hooks that one of them do and throw it back over. So as he unhooks it, and then this other one that got shot is going to do the same. So he takes one of those and he's going to throw it overboard. All right.
Right, got it. Then they can't throw it again.
It was quick here. They didn't have their, they didn't have their weapons out already.
They're probably not thinking straight.
They don't have dehydrated.
You see this one over here, this one on the deck over here, you see begins to what looks like Medi, you might see this, begins to start casting, and you see above the storm starts to intensify as a fog starts to kind of roll in, a heavy fog around the ships and make it harder to see. That's
I'm a
what
caster.
Huntar.
Hey, Wilder, military man, fucking get on deck, get near the racist, and then he will run on deck.
We're noting, by the way, when Lincoln's cloak not on over his armor does have the Halruan, like, iconography on it.
Okay, military. Okay.
I wasn't calling it, I wasn't looking at Lincoln when I said military man.
No, just so you know for the...
Okay. And I'll run up, and I'll draw my bow and shoot at this dude manning the cannon.
Okay. He's holding, that one is the one that he had a grappling hook actually. They're not manning the cannons. It looks like the cannon shot appears to have been like a warning shot at first. But he's currently holding on to a grappling hook, but his was the one that was thrown overboard. So
Okay.
he's like wheeling back up.
Alright, well I'm still gonna shoot him.
Consider us warned.
That will definitely shoot and hit.
Archie,
Oof. A big hit.
Oh, I am poisoned, I'm at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
I think it matters though, not for Hunter.
Alright. So,
Damn.
Okay, I guess it doesn't matter for Hunter.
So yeah, you fire off. As you fire off, you don't hit him, but
Wait.
you do manage to actually shoot the rope that he was holding onto, and it sticks into the thing. You actually, so it worked out kind of to your favor. It's a-
He acted already, right?
Yeah, the bandits have already taken their action.
Okay, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. All right. You see the captain of this ship. You see a very beautiful, statuesque captain. As she calls out to her crew, she's going to say, "Bring me all their treasures. I want everything, and take no quarter." As she calls out, yep, that's what she's going to do. Damalia.
Aye, Captain. advanced. Religion board. Alright, we are going to ascend 20 feet into the air. Good luck.
You're really an enemy?
Hey, it's okay. Devin, she's an enemy. That means we get to treat her as an enemy.
Yeah, fucking shoot
Yeah,
to kill.
I know Ian's just been waiting for a chance to really just get between the eyes.
Yeah, what's up,
All right.
Elsbeth?
Hey, you know the thing we were gonna do for the other campaign where it's all of us fighting? Well, this time it's all of us fighting Claire.
Alrighty, let's show these people how real archery works. I'm gonna shoot this guy with my longbow.
Yeah, they just threw off one of the grappling hooks.
Oh,
Yeah, how
nice.
real archery works, huh?
The
Hey, I
villain
did roll a
monologue is
six.
usually after you do something.
Yeah, you take your shot at that at the crewman, and he sees as you start to see this winged tiefling fly up and pulling back an arrow. You see he kind of he dives down below the railing, and your arrow right into the side, right where his head was.
Cower, you scurvy dog. Maybe you'll live that way. And fly 10 feet back.
Okay.
Seriously, Claire? Seriously? Okay.
Hey, I didn't shoot at you guys. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. Vintash.
Vintash is gonna go to. Is Lincoln up yet? No, he's by me.
Okay, I go to Lincoln. Touch him.
So you're on the. I would say let me move these guys
Yeah.
around here on the side here. Lincoln is on the other side by the ladders by the other side, so you can come up on your side too. But yeah, he's on the other side. Of the,
I look at him and just like
Military. Seriously.
and kind of looks, and then just like kind of runs up, and slaps his forearm.
I guess he snaps something else.
Oh no, I'm gonna slap my forearm and goes off and says, "Well, the matter, it's either me or them. Really hope it's me." And goes up, right up. I gotta punish those fucking wizards. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
You-
cast
you would come up on board towards the north out here.
up to the north?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
I hope it's you as well.
And we'll go up here. Looks at
He's a
everything.
good boy.
He is. I like Lincoln, but unfortunately, as he slaps us, as he finally finishes slapping his forearm, all of a sudden he feels something out of his power, and shoot of fate happens to him.
It just happened.
Ooh.
It just happens to him.
Spell save DC 0.
Fucking nerd.
You just
There's
instantly
no
save
saving.
from it. It doesn't happen.
0 saving.
He looks up. I hate you sometimes. Today I love you. And so he looks around. What does he see?
So yeah, you see ahead of you. You see two of the bandits. I'm pointing at the screen like I'm going to show you.
Yeah. Right there, right
You
there.
look at the
Right there.
diagram.
I see it. I see it.
Oh, it's right there, I think. Yeah.
I mean, Julian, you
He's
have this.
under
You
you.
use the point. It's literally you use the pointer.
Yeah.
So you see a couple of these bandits. A few of them have ropes, and looks like they're going to try and use that to swing themselves across. And you see the other ones kind of in the back of line have crossbows out as they're taking shots at the crew.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my free action to put on my
Yeah.
gauntlets, knowing that I'm gonna have to kill some. Bud?
I'm sorry. And then you see this one here is the one that seems to be concentrating and looking towards the clouds.
Can I make an Arcana check on that one?
Sure, give me an Arcana check. Yeah, definitely seems to be a caster of sorts. Seems to be manipulating the weather to make it cause it to be worse than it was.
Hey, if you can, shoot that caster over there. It's making it worse than it is. Probably call it lightning.
And
Where?
and you post over here and post over there.
Wait, there's a ship here.
And he's gonna post over there. And he kind of gets ready to untie. He gets ready to untie the one of the cannons.
Okay.
But I feel like knowing it and trying to find his memory of that something of that nature, he's going to. I'm I'm gonna say that's the rest of his turn.
Okay.
Are Lincoln and Medi the only people I can't see?
Yep. I'm also
And
below deck, so I have no idea what's happening so far.
I mean, there's probably fires and shit.
Two
He's also-
military boys, two blind boys.
This one is going to, you
Get
see this one
along.
comes up and is going to take a crossbow shot at this guy over here. That is going to hit. For 8 piercing. A big shot as you see this guy gets shot in the shoulder. Lincoln, you're finally up.
Right, my turn. So I run upstairs. Where is the top of the stairs?
It's somewhere in the region where like Jackson and Hunter are.
Around.
It's right where Jackson
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
How
Just
much
T-posing
would
on top of
that cost?
Right here.
Yeah, it costs you about 10 feet away. So you still have another 20 or so
Right
at least.
there. You know what? None of the parts are on our.
Not yet. It looks like the first round was trying to get attached. Looks like they're going to start boarding in a moment.
I'm going to run. Are all their hooks off yet or no? They're still small. What was that?
The 6 are.
Okay. I'll run up to the nearest one I can, like over here, and try and cut one of them with my sword.
Okay. All right. Give me an attack. All right. Yeah, you're able to cut it very cleanly. You just and the grappling hook part just ding 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 lands onto the deck as the rope falls limply away.
Now looking around, I can vaguely see there's a ship over there, sort of.
Mhm.
Everyone, stand behind me. And that'll work.
Okay, very good. All right, you're going to see this captain's going to say, "Cut those ropes! Don't let them aboard!" And he just, he's mostly just going to be trying to keep up the thing. And you see he starts to try to maneuver the ship, but it looks like they're staying with it as it's able to keep up with them. Wilder.
Captain, throw more rope.
So while all this was happening, after the cannonball came in, Wilder dropped his coffee cup and he's just annoyed.
Breathing coffee.
And while everybody's like running upstairs, he's just staring at his coffee and he's like, "Well, hell." And then just kind of.
Well, hail.
There's no whales out here, Wilder.
You.
How
You
much?
keep on cutting out really bad rules, by the way.
1 month.
Does it take me also 10 feet to get up to the top?
Yeah.
Okay. So spend 10 feet up here. I guess I can't see all that well.
Is it another blind boy?
No, I can
No,
see.
you should
I-
see.
Oh.
Yeah, but I can't see. Hold on.
So you're blind, just in a different sense.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
move, you've only moved about 10 feet, so if you move closer, you should be able to see more of their boat.
I'll do another 5 feet up over here. That is 5 feet. Oh my goodness. Another 5 feet over here. Okay, I will now. Right here.
You see Vintash is kind of pointing out over there at the at this one over here, right behind this guy. That appears to be
say,
the caster.
That one, I think I could get that one. Okay, so at this point right here, Julian, right here, I'm gonna cast sleep.
Oh, really good.
So it's 20 feet from this point. So and it goes from like the 5d8, all the way down.
I was,
Which point is
if
this
you,
point?
so
You
you can
can't
hold your
do
action
that?
for this.
I'm
Nice.
hiding it from others.
If only you
Julian should be
could
able
help
to see
hold
it.
your
It's right
action
there.
if held you're like
Oh,
sliding
okay.
across the ropes and you make them all go to sleep and they all plummet into the water and drown.
I mean, this is good enough.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, give me that roll. All right.
Pretty good.
Okay.
That's really good, actually.
Where was the origin point? Just so I can.
The origin point is here.
Okay. All right. You are going to see. Let's see. This one. I don't know if you can see him or not. He is going to fall asleep. So let me hit. the sleepy icon for him.
It did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And then you see this one. This is one of the ones that was that had his grappling hook set. You see, he kind of he falls asleep. Just
Which I can see.
Yeah, okay.
so just these two, unfortunately, just those two are fall asleep, but two of them do. When one of them was one of the ones holding the rope, so he's still holding the rope, but he's just kind of like he's knocked out.
So only 2 fall asleep out of all of that.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's going by their HP.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't throw a bunch
No,
of
no.
one
It's
hit
fine.
point enemies against you.
Stop bringing both little stubborns.
And then, so that was 15 feet. He does 15 feet back down and under. Back and down.
You go underneath again. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. All right. What are we doing?
All right. So between Huntar, Lincoln, and Jackson, which was the least armored?
I don't know.
I'm wearing leather armor.
Full chainmail and a shield.
Huntar.
I'm also wearing leather armors.
So
I'm
be
alright.
adjusted between
Give it to
Jackson
me.
and Huntar.
All right. Let's do this.
Who's one? Who's
All
two?
right. Huntar was 1. Jackson was 2. Because that's.
Okay.
All right. Huntar, you're getting. Where is it? Bob.
Alright.
Hey.
Nice. Okay.
And I will go back to trying to man the cannon.
Okay.
I just give him a pat on the back. You got this.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check to see how well you're able to untie everything, or dexterity. Just general dexterity.
Dexterity.
Or sleight of hand. Yeah, you're having trouble. You're having trouble tying it. The ropes are slippery. They're tied down pretty good as they're supposed to be. You're not sure, like sailor's knots, how they're supposed to be
Is it the
undone.
monkey's knot or is it the monkey? Which one is it?
Is the monkey its fist or the knot?
Exactly.
Does this guy look like he's about to swing?
Yeah, it looks like the ones that still have the rope tied look like they're going to swing across.
Okay. I want to move to a point where I predict he's gonna land and hold my action to skewer him as he lands.
Okay. You figure he'll land probably about 10 feet below deck, and then have to climb up so just the railing straight across from him.
Okay, so like about here-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm actually just going to stand there, and I'm going to take one of my daggers and just throw it at his head.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm afraid of the ledge assassination.
That's rough.
If we roll one more 7, we're the luckiest people in the world.
Maybe.
So,
I mean, we're definitely going to be some form of people.
Dagger, and just as you do, you see the lightning flash, and then you have to turn and throw it, and your dagger just shoot, ting, 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 onto their deck.
Motherfucker.
Then I'll just be standing there with my rapier.
that was
Okay,
our
very good.
Yeah, very impressive.
It's okay, I killed a fish somewhere in the distance.
All right, very good. So let me see. This guy is going to swing across. You see him kind of jump overboard and swing across as he lands there, and he is going to use his movement to climb up on a board. This one is going to take his grappling hook and re-throw it. This one is going to swing across. This one's snoozing. This one's going to re-throw his grappling hook. So he's going to get it back. And this one is going to swing across. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Lincoln cut this guy's rope. He couldn't do that. So he's
He
going
can jump off the boat if he wants to.
yeah, no. So he's going to, they're just going to take out their crossbows and start firing then.
Right, like-
So,
Assassin's Creed against like the top sail. If you want to try and get on a boat, I guess.
yeah, so the,
Black
let's see, this bandit that arrived over here next to this pirate is going to take a scimitar to Vintash. Will miss. The other one who comes up, he's going to take his first swing as he gets over the deck He's going to take a swing at Huntar.
That hits.
Is that with the Shield of Faith? It still hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 slashing. And then the other ones are going to. You see more of them prepare crossbows that aren't there. They're going to start moving. This one's going to use his action to wake this guy up in the back here. So he just spends that. I'll get you some rolls here in a moment. Come on.
Can it? I don't think you can.
Okay. And yeah, so these guys are going to take shots. Okay, so let's see. Shot at the guy deckhand there. That is going to be this one here.
Max.
Yeah. That will miss. Then they'll take another one at the one just below him as they're firing off. 17, that will hit. And then there's going to be one at Vintash. So, Vintash, what's your AC at the moment?
16 now.
With the
Shield of Faith, yes.
Okay, so that does hit. Okay. All right. 6 piercing. Okay, this one is going to take a shot at Lincoln, and then one at the guy behind Lincoln. Okay, that will hit the guy behind you. Ooh, this guy's taking a second crossbow bolt, but fortunately, weak shot there. Then there's going to be. There's going to be a shot at.
Yeah, DM, there is.
One at Medi, and then one at the first mate. Medi, I think 14 misses you, right?
Yeah.
15 also misses them. All right, very good. All right.
Very nice AC for what I am.
Okay. This one right here is going to move over to help you, Vintash, and he's going to take out his longsword, and he'll make 2 attacks. As you see, I think the 12 might hit. Let me see. Yep, 12 hits. 10 will not. Oof, 9 slashing. So yeah, you see he comes across and slashes this guy pretty good, and these guys definitely seem to be pretty tough. They're no chumps here. Probably a little bit. You're a little bit surprised at their ability to fight. Seems more than you would have expected for just a regular deckhand. Especially this other one comes over and is just going to obliterate this dude.
Damalia, why don't you swing it?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, so
Yeah.
what you're saying is you're a coward.
I fight with bow and arrow. I'm happy where I am.
We have the fucking-
You are a coward.
We have
Correct.
a fucking helicopter blade fucking crewmates here.
These two, the ones that are flanking Lincoln, they're going to take their longswords and they're going to hold their action for the next guy that comes up. And the first mate is also going to do that as well. I'm just marking that he's that. Okay, very good. Then their caster is up. This one's going to see Vintash over there calling him out. So is going to cast a spell at you.
Oh my.
Cantrip. Way lost at Vintash.
That's fun one.
For 5 cold
You
damage.
can't use that spell on Z. That was his spell.
No, that was shot from grasp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see
Can't
Vintash
shape like
left Huntar.
Alright, I'll drop my bow and pull out one of my short swords and take a swipe at this guy.
You have the flanking stuff. You have literally surrounding him.
Yeah. Sure. 13 or 14.
Oh, I'll attack him.
Alright. Ooh, min damage. Let's go, boys. This dude's not a beast, is he?
I mean, he is a beast, but he's not a beast.
All right.
Okay. So let me see here. All right. The captain's turn. She is seeing that the boarding isn't taking place quite as fast as she'd like. She's going to try and help her crew out, and she is going to slam her boat into the side of the Sweet Molly. She's going to get close. So you see the Indomitable, this huge ship, just smashes into your boat, and I need everybody actually on deck of the Sweet Molly to give me a dexterity save, please, to stay on your feet.
Hey! I jump right as the boat hits.
Advantage if you have any kind of sailing background or history.
14.
Very good.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I didn't realize there was a squeaky toy in
Yeah,
here.
we have the Mew and we have the Bark.
Guys, there's another boat.
Guys, there's a boat!
Is there? I can't see anymore.
Okay. Fortunately, these guys have advantage on these saves.
Guys,
So
guys, there's a boat, and there are a lot of people.
So everybody.
Oh, yeah.
As suddenly this boat is right next to you guys. Lincoln.
Jules, is my token still there?
Huh?
Perchance? Is my token still? Yeah, okay. I lost sight for a second, so.
You don't get the
I
play.
figured out the why.
You're not
Give me a
allowed to
second
play.
while I figure out where the fuck I was.
We're replacing
Vanish.
At level 1?
Oh,
Yeah.
What the
no.
hell?
Does
Well, I
anyone
lost-
have like a one-use Vanish spell, please?
I
we just
have a
get
sword.
rid of Cleric
Wait,
from
you
the
were
game.
right there.
I can no longer control that token for whatever reason.
Good.
Ooh.
Oh.
Right. Just leave it there for initiative's sake, and
Got
then
it.
go ahead, and then we'll fix it in a second.
No, Claire's over here duping.
Too weird. Am I able to fit in this little, am I able to just jump on top of the cannon that he's working on?
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
Well,
fucking
I've already stopped
ride.
working on it after they rammed the ship.
okay, cool. I'm gonna run over here and hit the dude.
Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm reloading. Tell me what you roll.
I rolled a 10.
That will miss, unfortunately. You
Damn.
swing out, and he manages to parry your attack with his blade.
That's it.
Okay.
Wait, against this guy?
Yeah.
Are we
Okay.
doing the Avengers campaign?
No,
it's
we're
plus two.
flanking.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
+2 if you have traditional flanking or +1 if you
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. We should pin those somewhere if we have it.
Yeah,
I have
we'll
it
do
right down on the sheet.
Perfect.
Okay. Actually, pretty, let me see. Let me see. This is my roll 20 issue, so why don't we just, we're gonna do this to help, make them, hopefully that lightens things up for everybody. So,
Yeah. I can see it.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. This
It's
way,
very
I mean,
sustained.
Let there be light.
we're just going to, for the sake of that. So the captain, yeah, he's trying to move away, but he can't do too much as he's just trying to keep the ship going here. Wilder.
Wait, what happened to me? What happened to me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
it was the captain's turn, and then it was Lincoln's turn.
Uh,
it was Huntar's, then we skipped
It's,
Vintash, went to
yeah.
Lincoln, and
Huntar, you should have gone. Vintash, you should have gone after him. Somehow you got skipped.
Yeah.
So go ahead and go now then.
Okay, what I was gonna do is take out a bag of cough drops, and try to use it as an improvised weapon. And I'm gonna try to open it, but not release it, and just throw the entire bag at the spellcaster.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Fist full of caltrops, just.
Yeah.
It's stuck.
pennies, you try and double it, except they're pennies.
That's
I mean,
exactly what I was
hey.
thinking.
I will
Give me
kill
three.
this man with a sock full of quarters and no one can stop me.
So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, give me ranged attack then.
I believe I have a dagger. I'm just gonna use that.
Okay, that's
Not that. Ooh, no, I'm gonna use
Happy feet.
I'm gonna use my clockwork amulet,
and make that a 10. So that is now a 15.
Okay, a 15 will hit.
Mm-hmm. So it's a 1d4. So I'm just gonna use it with plus strength. So I'm just gonna use the dagger and modifier.
Nice.
Knock out one of her teeth.
Oh, no, thank you. I got one of those in between. I shouldn't.
Save it
And
for after.
my bonus action, I'm going to take a deep breath and second wind.
What are you?
Guillermo.
Fighter of some sort.
Roll 1d10 plus 1.
He's way of the Guillermo fighter.
He's an improvised weapon fighter.
Oh, he's level 1.
So that's a plus 3. That does nothing for me. Does the counter spread all over the place or no?
The caster
Or
does
no?
maintain concentration.
Okay.
And yeah,
But,
and the area around the caster is now littered with caltrops. So within about 5 feet.
Sounds good. I'm gonna hide as my movement. I'm gonna duck behind the thing and get ready for anyone that comes by. So I'm hoping to get some cover from like the ship.
Okay, very good. Lincoln, we already did yours. Brian Test. Wilder, now you're up.
Wilder.
Oh, Molly, did you get skipped?
Yeah, I got skipped.
No,
Wilder,
you
yeah,
didn't get skip,
You don't get to
No.
play.
The whole thing got screwed up. Okay.
5 didn't get skipped. I think someone pressed OT when you also
No
pressed
pirates
OT.
are allowed to play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pirate.
me and I think the blonde lady. That's splitting hairs. Okay.
Okay.
My apologies.
That's pretty good. She's supposed to go.
10 feet. 20 feet ish. Counts enough. Shot at yonder fella. He looks like he could use an arrow through the skull. And if I roll well, I can oblige that. 17!
Okay. I'm sorry. And which one was this? I missed.
The guy.
north of me.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
I'll intercept that.
You motherfucker.
So I'll use my
There's attacking party
reaction
members.
to reduce the damage by 11.
Well, enjoy your
yeah.
5 healing.
You see,
Or just cut the arrow out of there, like.
yeah, your shot is seen. You are pretty visible, Damalia, so you're drawing a lot of attention. So probably why he's able to see you.
Yeah, it's a shame. I have moved all I can move, and I have shot my shot, literally. So that's it for me.
What?
I shot my shot. It's a phrase.
Oh, not you.
I think we're on Wilder.
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
Wilder.
Oh, okay.
You're
blonde
Wilder.
lady.
Blonde pirate lady.
Oh,
I don't
hot
think
blonde
she
lady.
meant-
Yeah.
Wilder will go one day.
Yeah.
One
no,
day,
you're right.
I'm sorry.
Dude,
Yeah.
one day
No, it's
Wilder will
not
be able
your
to hit that
fault.
Eldritch Blast.
No, that was just roll 20 flipping out.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
Like, those two magic words are going to come out of Devin's mouth at some point, and I'm going to
Devin?
feel
Yeah.
so justified.
I mean,
Devin,
I
I want
already
you-
know that Devin's a warlock.
Devin, I
Devin's
want you to get a
I'm
cowboy out.
vegan. And it's
I
gonna
want
be
to
a
get a
1d10
cowboy hat.
force damage.
Is it?
We'll
is
get,
it
like, a
my
big
turn
name out on my
or
shoulder,
is
though.
Actually, your turn. It is actually
Oh,
your
okay, okay.
Okay.
No
I will. Wilder's gonna say, I guess I gotta go upstairs again. He's gonna go 10 feet up. Let's see. Going to see there's a caster lady, but there's also Damalia. And she doesn't seem like she's on our side.
Be gentle.
Not kill her. Fucking slaughter her.
Critter.
How high?
Roll a
up
new
is
one
the
up
tree?
there, Claire.
I'm 30 feet up.
Wilder pulls out an anti-aircraft gun.
Now we need to do some algebra to figure out how high she is. How far away she
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to do this. We're gonna cast.
Say it.
Sleep.
Oh.
Where is
Go
between
sleep, lady. On you.
Hey, okay, that was a little uncalled for.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
This is centered on Damalia.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I get the deck and wake up?
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah,
Fold
but
it.
that
that's
might
still
kill her, though,
30
which is good.
feet in the air, so
All right, I guess.
Where's
So-
Okay.
trying to aim?
I am conscious. I fall to 30 feet. I take
So-
360 point damage and I wake up.
Damalia, roll me a d20. Under 10, you fall off the boat. Under 10 and up, you.
My fucking luck. Good night.
Oh, what happened?
This was
Oh,
fun.
Now, does she take damage? Does she take
do
damage by
I-
falling in the water?
Do I see her
Is it
fall
not
in the
that she
water?
drowns?
You didn't.
you caused this yourself, Claire.
What do you mean I caused this to myself?
You
What,
could-
Julian?
Yeah.
Do I see her fall into the water? Okay.
So, Damalia, you're going to take 4 bludgeoning damage from the fall, and it is going to, the impact of that and then water is going to instantly wake you. So you are going to do that. You're going to see this guy over here is also going to fall asleep. So,
And then he's just gonna say, "Damn, winged tieflings," and gonna go back down.
Aren't you a winged tiefling?
Yeah, she is.
Oh yeah.
okay. So yeah, Damalia is in the water at the moment. All right, very good. Anything else?
Sorry, Claire.
Don't apologize.
She
Yeah,
betrayed
she
us.
she decided to turn
Hey, I
to
was
fucking
any
session
shot at
1.
any of you.
Hey.
Doesn't matter.
however,
You're hurting
I
the
might
crew.
need to apologize when it's my turn, Claire.
So,
Wait, not be be suspicious.
You're back, right?
Yeah.
Walter, you're back underneath.
Oh yes, I go back on.
All right. So Jackson, before you go, you're going to hear what sounds like a kind of like a drumming sound coming from the starboard of the ship, and you're going to, and you just hear in there from there what sounds like a roar from a man, just like as you guys all turn and you see from the other side,
Yeah.
we're going to see
Oh my
appears
god.
to be another pirate ship, but this one is not coming in slow. As you see, the crew members are holding torches, and you see the captain of the ship, a Goliath of a man, a literal Goliath with a burn scar across his cheek, as he's at the like tip of the ship, and he's just like, and you're going to see the ship is going to do exactly that as it slams into the side of the Sweet Molly and and crashes into the ship. You see the bow of the ship starts to separate from the rest of the Sweet Molly as this thing just rams into it. And you see there's like a reinforced heavy metal front on the front of his ship. And as soon as the crew there, you see them getting ready to start throwing their torches onto the Sweet Molly. So, Jax,
Seeing this, seeing the ship, seeing the captain, he's just gonna go, fuck. And do I see Damalia down there in the water?
yeah, you can see her. She's kind of, and you see struggling and flapping the wings. And
I am
everything.
going to just dive in after Damalia.
Oh, okay.
What the hell? Okay.
Dive in rapier first.
No, I dive in probably with a dagger because rapier is probably harder to use.
What the fuck, man?
So I get down there. What does
The
it cost me?
you is going to take an opportunity attack.
That's fine.
Okay, so he's going to see you come in. He's going to swing his scimitar. Is that it? 16?
Yeah, barely.
Okay, so 6 slashing damage as you dive in. So just as you dive, whoosh, right across the back as you go across overboard and sploosh into the water next to Damalia.
I am going to go to stab her, except does she look like she's visibly struggling to swim?
Damalia, what's your strength score? 10? She's doing okay. It's rough waters though. It's a little bit less bumpy because it's actually between the ships. What you're more worried about right now is making sure the ships don't slam into each other.
Okay.
But the water is pretty choppy there, so you're both having a little bit of trouble there.
I'm gonna say, usually I don't have mercy for pirates, but this is a special situation, and I'm going to turn the dagger around and hit her in the head, non-lethally.
Jake, give
Oh
me a-
yeah, I don't.
Sweet of you.
I usually have mercy for pirates, so instead I'm just gonna knock you unconscious and let you drown.
No, I'm not gonna let her drown. I'm still holding on to her. I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons. Is there an issue? Damn,
I'm
that's rough.
Hi,
Alright.
Mom.
I'm going to make the attack.
Yeah, give me an attack.
Okay.
Nope. That is a
No
miss.
dice.
I'm gonna give him my inspiration.
You
Okay.
motherfucker.
15.
Damn it, that's a hit.
This is non-lethally. I'm making sure, like, that doesn't drown or anything, though.
Yeah.
Not sneak attack.
Sneak attack
Even
8.
with 8, yeah, that's enough.
Yeah,
So
but
you
I'm
knock,
making sure I keep hold.
Oh,
You
you're
do
lucky you
keep-
didn't. I was gonna hold the dead on you.
Yeah, I know you were, you asshole.
So
Yeah.
Damalia is knocked unconscious and starts to, for a moment, is floating.
Okay, I'm going to grab hold and start trying to climb back up, then. With
Okay,
what I
that
have
will
left
be
my
have to wait for you next year. Okay.
Hey, how does Vintash inspire
Right
you?
back.
All right, Medi.
All right, now my
Vintash inspires me because I remember the game we played and I remember the vows of friendship, and then I just hit her in the head.
spellcaster over there. I am going to toll the dead on.
Okay.
And
All right,
so
you're
the sound of bells ringing fills the air, and
Okay. Very good. Ooh, all right. DC 13, Wisdom save. Ooh, 14. Yeah, this wizard.
yeah, I was hoping she could roll low. Also, it wouldn't matter. That was horrible damage.
At least the D12 was good for damage.
Yeah. At
Okay.
least it wasn't like an 8 and a 1.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to see, yeah, they're going to, these ones are going to jump across. Let's see, they jump across here. As they're going to jump over onto their boat. These ones come and they're going to, so it gets here. This one's going to come and wake up this guy now. Is this guy? He's now here. And let's see, this one is also going to jump across. This one up here is going to take another.
Does this one get a caltrop? These two get caltrops or no?
Caltrops are next to the. One of them will. Is it
Okay.
dexterity save or do they just take the damage?
It is dexterity save 15.
Okay. Nope. Okay, so they'll take what? They take 1 damage or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
They stop moving and take 1 damage.
Oh, they stop moving. Okay, yeah. So this one over here is going to just step on what it is. Ah, my foot! And he stops. He's not able to jump in. And so this one up here is going to take a crossbow shot at one of the there. That is going to miss. And then let's see. This one that came across is going to take a swing at the deckhand. They're bad rolls right now. Let's see.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jules. It's just a 5-foot area. Not one. They're not gonna get any, so you can move them.
We'll say that one. We'll just stick with that.
I'm back.
Okay. This one over here is going to. He just used all his movement to get there. Let's see. This one here. Oops, can we move that? Okay. Yeah. This one is. These two over here are going to attack at that guy. So let me see. 2 scimitar attacks against that one. Man, they're rolling poorly right now.
So are we, Jules. So are we.
Huh? Yeah.
So are we.
An attack also scimitar. Whew, man, I can't roll over a 14 here. And then this one is going to. Who attacked him last? It was probably Huntar, right? I think. So he's going to swing at Huntar.
That misses.
Another 12, and then 1 crossbow attack at Medi. 15. Does that hit or miss?
Miss.
Okay, very good. This one is going to move up, and this one will also take a. This
Yeah,
one's going
need
to
to be
take a shot
plus one
at
to my haste,
Lincoln.
so.
Man, look at these rolls! Holy moly! All right then.
I can't
Okay.
wait for us to actually survive this and kill everybody, and then Jules doesn't know what to do.
It was like, all right, you guys are level 3, I guess.
I mean,
what do
to
you
be fair,
fucking do?
I don't know how we're gonna get out of here normally, like how we expect. So
No, guys, when they all jump on our boat,
I assumed Damalia was gonna try and like.
yes, Sean, we
Like,
go for the
take over our
back door
shit.
play.
If I had to
We hit
guess,
with the
Damalia was
fucking
gonna try and
Pepe.
like. She was gonna try and kill all the crew and then take us.
This one's going to get rather irritated. It's going to, let me see, has to make a dexterity save, trying to get around the. Will manage to tiptoe away, and is going to see this one over here, and is going to drop concentration on whatever she was concentrating on, and is going to cast Witch Bolt. Hey, that's going to hit. And she casts that at second level. Oof. So you see this guy just to the north of you, Vintash, is going to take 21 damage as he suddenly this bolt like shoots out and connects to him, and he starts getting electrocuted with this lightning damage. But you see this kind of tendril of lightning energy still staying from her hands connected to him as she does that. Huntar.
Okay.
raise your hand if that would have killed you.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? I'm gonna pull out my other short sword and make 2 attacks against this jabroni.
I would live with one.
There we go.
I'd
That was an
live with
11
one
hit.
from full.
That would not.
Julian,
Yes.
does 11 hit?
I'm sorry. Who are you shooting? Who are you? The guy in front of you?
Yeah.
Just misses.
Alright, and then for my
Oh,
offhand,
because you're at disadvantage. Yeah, that's
Honestly,
right.
the health tokens are kind of hard to see
Oh,
when
that
we're
will hit?
enemies and we're good at this point.
You do get a +1.
okay, so that would have been 12 then.
And 12 would have hit.
Alright,
All right. All right.
See, I
so
give it
11
like,
total damage.
Okay. Yeah, this
Alright.
guy is dead.
Play the
Alright.
Wilhelm scream.
Seeing them divide the ship from the cruise quarters, I'm gonna fucking book it downstairs over towards my trunk.
All right.
Get
Yeah,
the
the-
treasure.
I gave you shield of fave.
So you start. The rest of you just see Hunter suddenly like kills this one pirate and then suddenly books it and heads down to the stairs. As you're down there, up near where your bed is, you now see the front of another boat, and you just see the starting of the words "the Nemesis." Like you just see that part of the boat is sticking through like 2 or 3 feet away. As you see your boat, the rest of the cots and all the other stuff is about 5-10 feet away. Now there's a gap as the front of the boat is somewhat separated there. So after the next round, Vintash and all of you guys are going to be on another boat in a moment. You're going to be on part of the Sweet Molly, not the rest of it.
Bro, this is like Divinity's opening.
It
Yeah,
really
I am-
is.
Julian, that does not deter me. I am still fucking sprinting to my cot.
You were like a foot from another boat while underneath your boat.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get over to yours. Very good. These guys are going to gang up and try and finish off this one here.
Where's the time? Where's the? Okay, shit. I don't know the.
The boat is
Turn
going
it over. There we go. I found it. I found
in
it.
here.
I found
So
it.
like you're starting to see, you guys see there's a gap widening as the boat is smashed into here, and it basically like cracked the side of the boat, and so the rest of it, it's now starting to like, if you're like a top view, you're going to see it start to kind of drift apart like this, like if it's on a hinge over here. So let me see. There's these guys. They're going to take 2 swings against this guy. Oh yeah, they're going to. Yeah, they obliterate this guy. As they get him, and then you see they turn to start and face the new crew that is coming over here. As far as those guys, this guy is going to run and jump over here to get onto this side of the boat, He's going to take an attack against this guy. Those will both hit. Oof. Yeah, these guys start going. Take this guy out over here. And then this one is going to attack this one over here.
Oh, damn.
Your crew is on fire right now as he takes...
They want to live really badly.
yeah,
As they should.
They're working for it.
They're
Okay.
earning it.
Except that guy. That guy sucks.
This guy is going to see Medi and Link, and he's like, "You guys got it!" And he's going to run off over here. And this one's going to, the first mate's going to lean over, and he's going to see you, Jackson. He's going to say, "Are you all right? Do you need a rope?"
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. All right. And yeah.
I've
Very good.
captured one of the pirates, though.
Okay.
Capture or killing.
So you see the Goliath, the captain of this ship, is just going to step off. He just stepped off onto the boat, and he's going to walk over to this guy, and he's going to make 3 attacks at him, as he's got a. So he's going to go 1.
He wants us dead. He wants us dead.
I don't know.
Jules said, "Yeah, go ahead, make fun of my campaign one more time. Have a CR-15. Go fuck yourselves."
Alright, guys. So fun fact, that would have killed me.
You
Yeah,
see-
no, that's coming too.
Yeah, you see him come off. Yeah, he comes off, steps across, and you see this guy come running up to him with a long sword, and he just poof, poof, and then chops his legs off with a 3rd strike as he falls to the ground. And you just see his splattered with blood of this, and you just see him grinning. And he's going to, you hear him shout out, "Jazeera! If I can't have the boat, you can't have it either!"
And Jasira is the captain, isn't he?
I think we're caught up in a gang war, guys.
You see, he was shouting in this direction.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh.
Yeah, let's see. Well, this guy is going to run forward. He'll do all his movement to get up to here, and he's going to throw his torch across.
Is that
over
guy
there.
familiar to anyone?
Yeah, you guys. I would say, Vintash, if you look over, you see the guy that was. Give me a perception check. See if you recognize him.
Motherfucker, please tell
Is he the
Vintage.
from the bar?
Come on, please, for the love of God, Vintage. Come on, can I get Can I get advantage, please?
Roll
Please,
higher,
please,
please.
get advantage.
I don't have inspiration.
You
can have my inspiration.
Okay, I'm gonna take Jackson's inspiration, and I'm gonna remember our friendship.
No, I said I don't have inspiration.
Yeah,
Oh, Medi,
That was
I'm gonna think about
Medi's.
you.
Yeah, still 4. You
Why?
have no idea.
Please give me advantage, Julian. For the love of God, please give me advantage.
No, sorry, it's a little crazy right now. It's raining, it's stormy. You're having to see suddenly throw a torch come flying over as you just see this Goliath slice down one of your guys.
I'm sorry, Medi.
You're going to see, she is Jazeera, Dread Pirate Jazeera, the captain of the other ship. She's going to just say, you hear her call out, "Jakar! You'll never have me either!" And she's going to take her boat and start to move away.
Fuck you too, Captain.
Bro, I thought the heist was gonna be the sketchiest part of this fucking
Mm.
session.
Devin,
I'm like,
what? Devin, why isn't we always do illegal things together?
well, you're the only person that's roguish in this area, so I'm like, I'll go with him. If anybody else was a rogue, I would have went with them before you.
Damalia, you are conscious. Vintash.
My fucking U mouse, I'm getting used to it. Fucking decided to click back. Hell no. That thing is. Oh wait, that's moving away.
Yeah,
Fuck me, man.
they start to move away.
Okay, I'm gonna throw. No. Okay, I'm looking at that. I'm gonna do what I was originally supposed to do, and I'm gonna throw a my last bag of caltrops. I had to at the other captain.
Oh, at the captain here?
Thanks.
Yes.
Just making it rain, couch.
He sold all of his weapons and only bought bags of caltrops.
Look, next he's gonna throw a fucking bear trap at this dude.
The way he interrogates you was like, I want you to guess. You have 3 chances. Guess how many ball bearings and kettle drops I'm carrying. That's very low. If you're guess wrong, I will hit you with them and you will guess again.
If you guess wrong, I will put one of them in your mouth.
I'm rolling. I'm getting
Just
back into the
I
game.
just imagine he puts one of the caltrops in her mouth and just uppercuts him.
Oh my god!
Punch you down.
Oh.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
That would be a pretty
Okay.
brutal way to try and fucking do something to someone.
I mean, the word is murder. The word is murder.
The worder is murder.
You see, as you throw your caltrops, and you see one of them, like they come, most of them hit off of him, and like one kind of sticks in his side. One of them, you see, sticks and kind of like it hits the side of his head, and he turns to you and he pulls it out. He's like, throws a caltrop.
When he's interrogating everybody,
he's like, I'm going to enjoy chopping you up.
when Vinny interrogates someone, he has a bag of goodberry, a bag of ballberries, and a bag of caltrops. They have to decide which one they want to be uppercutted with.
You know, you're probably in a few more seconds. You're going to this
Yeah.
part of the ship is going to be separated.
So I was gonna jump, for the record, I was gonna jump into this and beat the hell out of her, but that ain't happening now, which is why I threw that. Mhm. So I'm going to, that was my action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here,
Okay.
and I guess, I'm guessing that putting on a shield is an action, right?
Yes, taking it, putting. If you don't have a shield, donning a shield is an action.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here, and then I'm gonna move over here again. So that is a total of 20. And then from there, I will have no other fucking. Come on, man. Nope, nothing. I don't have another bonus action. We're good to go. I'm done.
Okay. All right. Very good. You can.
Is this guy still here? They have leave him here?
Yeah.
She literally was just like, I'm out.
Alright, so I see this guy.
Yeah.
Here. Sorry, friend.
There's also 2 more of them over
I
here.
love that Lincoln and Medi are both just like straddling the cannon because nobody was
Yeah,
around.
as you do. Sorry. I'm not this.
Yeah. You see they do look like they're about to like jump overboard to kind of swim after or something. You know. That was a hit though.
Big damage. Big damage.
Big.
This is a damage.
It's time
I
to
will,
damage.
Run my way to this.
Okay.
All right. Very good. All right. These ones are going to run up, and you see this one throws his torch over here, and you see the front of the boat is going to be lit on fire, and this one's going to use all their movement to get here, and then chuck their torch. It's going to land behind the captain about here, and let's see if these guys are also going to be moving forward. And this one also throws a torch. So you see there's a couple of fires going over here on this side. The front of the boat, as it's starting to like separate, is catching on fire. This guy will use the rest of his movement to jump down over here. Yeah, there you go. The captain of your ship, Ryan Tusk, he's going to say, "Men, this ship is going to go down! Save yourselves!"
Oh, fuck.
Don't go down with
There
the
goes
ship.
my strategy.
Well, there as he starts to, but he's staying with the ship, obviously. But he's calling out to his men to get off board.
Rest in peace, Captain.
Who brought this other ship in here?
Are you alive?
I don't know. Am I?
You were right there when it hit.
Well, you see, you're down below, and suddenly this boat comes in and smashes through. You are still on the side of the main part of the boat, and the next thing you see is after this thing crashes through, and you have to like make sure you're standing up. You suddenly see Huntar run down, and he just runs to his footlocker there and is looking through it. But yeah, you're seeing as the boat is now the front of the boat is separating away from the front part.
So, a few questions. Is there a hole in their boat?
No.
Okay.
You see the
Well, there's going to be.
screw is like metal plated.
Okay.
It looks like this is what he does.
It's a ramming
Second.
ship.
Second,
Kind of
since
my
there
thing.
was a cannonball hole that was in this ship before,
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
is it still open, and is it open enough to the water?
So you would see the this one here that would be closest to it is about a 6-foot like gape of a hole that where it's crashed. The 2 that are over here appear to be a little bit smaller.
Oh.
So one's big enough to like go
I
through.
mostly just want to know, is there any hole on this side that I can go through?
No holes on that side. The cannons like smash through, but they didn't go completely through.
Okay, that ruins that plan.
There's a 3-foot gap between the front of the boat and their boat. So
Okay.
like you can slip out like the front of the boat there, next to
Okay.
theirs.
I will. He's gonna just tip his hat over towards Huntar and just gonna say howdy, and then just gonna take his pack and then go and flip out that like 3-foot hole.
Howdy.
Howdy, partner.
You know I'm vegan, partner.
And then he's gonna, I guess, slip out the hole and then going to start swimming a little bit
Veganism's what saved me, partner.
over to here.
Okay. So yeah, you jump out and you're immediately the wave, the cold water splashes you as you land in it and begin trying to swim away.
Okay, so tell me if this can work. I'm gonna cast minor illusion around myself and make a 5-foot, like my 5-foot barrel around myself.
You're middle gearing it.
Wait, hold on. Let me put up the thing first. Minor
Could you
illusion.
imagine,
Yeah.
like, Wilder had their coffee, the cannonball went through the ship, they put their coffee down, they run upstairs, they run back down, take a sip, run back up, cast a spell, come back down. They go to take a sip, they find out their coffee, along with the rest of the fucking ship, has another ship in it.
Reject humanity. Return to barrel.
You would be able to create a barrel around you that looks like you're just a barrel floating in the water.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a badly coded video game. As the waters rise and move, you kind of clip through it on occasion.
That's fine. That's fine. I just wanted so enough for them to be like, okay, like maybe it's a barrel,
Okay. Maybe it's a barrel. Okay.
and that will be my turn.
Okay, very good.
I have a plan.
I have a
Everyone has a
goddamn
plan right now.
You just need some money.
This one is going to come up here, and prayers. They're going to launch their torch also. This one is going to come up, and this one's going to stay back here and just work on the ship. Okay, so they're just getting ready to. They're looking around. So you see, this one over here is going to look over the edge of the boat to see if there's anybody around. Let's see if they can see you.
Oh man.
Give me a stealth check at advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Make a
sorry.
barrel check. Roll for barrel.
Come on, you got this. You got this. You got this. Oh yeah.
You do a barrel check.
When you see this one pirate looking over and kind of just like, nah, and then turns and looks the other way. Okay. Jackson. Yeah, you see, Jackson, what are you doing? You see the Indomitable is starting to pull away, and you're going to be very shortly behind the boat as they're still kind of moving a little bit forward.
I'm gonna start climbing the rigging to try to get back on the boat.
Okay.
What does that take, Julian?
Well, you're grappling Damalia, right?
Yes.
Direction. Okay, so you're moving at half speed, and then climbing is half speed. So,
I wish I didn't make
speed?
rules. I
so
wish
you-
I didn't make rules like that I didn't kill PCs, because this is completely out of character, just so you all know. I should just fucking stab her and be done with it.
But it's
I
Claire,
appreciate
so
you
we
not
have to be nice.
stabbing me.
No, see,
we-
I have a rule with myself, I just don't kill. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, don't kill him
I
the player's
wouldn't have wanted
characters.
to
It's
kill
kind of
him.
gross.
Give me, so as you start to grab
Really
on,
fucks me over.
so you grab onto Molly, you start to grab onto the rigging, and you're like trying to lift up, and just as you're doing this, you hear the captain basically saying "abandon ship," and you're like, "Great, give me a perception check."
How tall's Jackson again?
I don't know. I'm just rolling percent.
Oh my
God,
god.
it's 20 again.
So you look off, and you see the other boats moving away. You're not gonna be able to catch up. This boat is obviously coming down, and you're too far at the moment away from your own boat. You do see in the water there's some splinters. There's like wood boards that are floating in the water nearby. You also see, like, off in the distance, you see what looks like land.
Okay.
And
This
that's
might be very-
you think that it's not going to be easy, but it's close enough that you think you could swim to.
Okay. I'm going to just look at my situation. I'm going to use this item.
Ooh.
How far away is land? Like, could I reasonably swim it? Like
It-
myself, just me?
If it was calm seas, you're sure you could swim it, no problem. But it is stormy seas, so it's going to be a little bit harder.
What are my
You
odds?
can-
Like 50-50?
I would say about 50-50.
Okay. I'm going to use the breathing bubble. And I'm going to put it on Damalia's head and push her vaguely towards land. And I'm going to start swimming towards the land.
Okay.
You're on your own, sorry. I've done all I can.
Okay. So you so you just put this on her.
It takes her longer than an hour to get there, so you just suffocate her.
I mean, I've done all I can, dude. It's
I mean,
fucked.
it's a win-win. She lives or
Molly,
she
give me
dies.
this roll.
He's done enough.
Hey, I mean,
Player
you're the
default.
one that
Oh
attacked.
shit, sorry.
I've...
Okay.
Go down.
Good luck! Good
I'll
luck,
just
you're
float.
fucked!
I'll float face up. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
No,
you
your head is in a bubble.
Alright.
You
Yeah,
only
I'm
have
just...
an hour of
I'm
air.
swimming towards the land, Julian.
Okay, all right, very good. So you start, the two of you start heading towards land.
No, she's on her own. I'm going by myself.
Okay,
I just pushed her towards the...
No, that's what I mean. You push her a little
Okay,
bit.
alright. Yeah,
So,
good luck the rest of you. I can't help you.
Is this person bad?
Say again. This is a
He
bad.
turned into a barrel!
Yeah, both of these appear to be pirates.
So, blue girl,
Yeah.
blonde girl,
That's
bad girl.
Pirate also.
Alright, so I'm going to bane.
Come to...
I'm going to bane
Level
blonde
20.
girl. I'm going to bane Goliath, and I'm going to bane this blue guy over here.
Very good. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Okay. Yeah, you do recognize that this one over here was the one that was with Jackson that was taunting all of you guys beforehand.
I'm
Motherfucker.
baning those three, so.
Okay. This is Duncan. Yeah, he will fail. So
You shouldn't have given me that. You shouldn't have made me that. Fucking investigation. I mean, not investigation. Inspiration. You shouldn't have given me that inspiration.
Hey man. Sorry.
Yeah, so
The
it's
dice were
Duncan, it's
moving.
Goliath, and it's blonde.
Okay, let me. These are charisma saves, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. What's DC? 13. Okay, so she saves, and then let's see how the captain does here. Is that a bonus
Man,
to it?
Bane is good.
Aw.
So, well, you get
I'm just
good
trying. It's not gonna do much. I just want to try and help our crew not die.
I mean, 1d4 is a lot, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have high charisma.
It-
Or not high
it-
charisma,
they have good rolls
They
at
have,
the moment.
they have good rolls.
Okay, so this one is going to disengage and jump
I would've-
overboard.
No, wait,
Yeah.
wait. If your spell CDC is Wisdom, dude.
Is it not set to wisdom?
No,
It is
no,
set to wisdom.
Huh.
Sure.
Okay.
What is your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is 16 or 3.
So 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So It's 8 plus proficiency plus your modifier. So it's 13.
Okay, sorry.
It says it automatically on the sheet.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I
yeah,
just thought you
so
said
these three are going to jump overboard. They all disengage and jump overboard. But this is they're going to you see them start to swim after this one. You're going to see is going to be swimming in this direction. But these ones are trying to swim after that boat.
That's a idea.
Okay. This one is the you see the for those of anybody who's watching, you're going to see the caster on their ship is going to cast a new spell. They're going to cast Gust of Wind as they start pushing the sail to get them out of there a little faster.
That's actually kind of
Check
smart.
it out.
That ship.
The crewmates in the water like, wait, please.
Please. No.
I can't swim.
I'm not a boat.
All right. I'm
Never
gonna.
let go, Jack.
I'm dumping the
Jack did
content
let
of
go.
my explorer's pack to make room to put this idol in my explorer's pack.
Nice.
We're all playing different games.
My backpack, I can fit this idol in my backpack. Whatever pumping it means, I'm getting rid of whatever I can.
Devin's playing Prop Hunt. Devon's playing fucking Uncharted.
You could do that. You could also probably you have like straps. You could probably strap it if you wanted.
Okay, then yeah, I'll strap it to my backpack.
Okay.
And then, fuck.
You just see Wilder. When you're pulling out, you look over, you see Wilder just kind of like look at you, look back and then just.
This campaign is great so far.
Man.
For you, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run to this end of the boat and then fucking jump into the water.
Look, I'm not a traitor. I'm not dead, okay?
I can't believe.
Do I see like a dinghy or anything up on the side of the boat?
No, give me a perception check.
Even if there was, it would have been crushed because there's another boat.
Yeah.
That crammed it.
You know, maybe it's made of titanium.
No, you don't see anything.
Infinite yellow. That was.
You do see. I would say you do see these. You can see these two pirates here are trying to swim after the boat. You see, the third one is swimming in this direction.
Yeah, I don't care about them.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to find a plank of driftwood and
Okay.
headle off after Jackson. He
Okay.
seems to know where he's going, probably.
Okay. Very good. All right. These guys are going to. This one's going to defend himself here. Sorry, I have like all these different character sheets. I have to like sort of where are they going?
How could we
I
do
feel
this?
that.
Leo?
I feel that.
You see, if that boat hitting our boat was more lethal, you wouldn't have that problem.
Almost as if I had an entire war battlefield out.
We all had plans coming into the session.
We did.
And they all way.
No plan.
And then Julian was like, boat go burr.
Reject humanity, return to barrel. That was Devin's plan. Pain.
All right. This guy, he's going to walk over here. As he starts walking over, he's going to take an attack at that guy. I'm going to use his sword. That will miss. So he takes a second attack. Misses. He gets frustrated, so he's going to take a third attack against him. Yeah, that'll do it. So you see, he swings a couple of times. This guy managing to fight him off for a second, but then with the third one, he kind of runs back right through him with his sword. And this guy dies.
So much. It's like this is epic ship out and
It's great.
no, it's the love kind of. I hate it.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
This guy, he's going to. Oh, where was it? He was here. He's going to run over here, and he's going to jump onto the boat. And you hear him call out, "Riptide! Riptide! Where are you?"
Oh man.
You're just like, oh.
Kind of awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Okay.
Do I hear
and
this?
he's going to. Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Come on, man. You got this. You got this.
I mean, I don't know if I want to hear it or not.
Alright, if you do hear it, you just ignore it. That's how it works.
Nah, you don't hear it.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
You got your wish.
Yeah, you're going to see that by this time she's fully turned the boat and it is gone. Or it is like fully sailing away from you guys at the moment.
Bye, Captain. Nice knowing you.
You're still out.
Yep.
Sorry. Claire has been in the game for like.
Hey,
I got like 2 rounds.
she sealed her fate when she attacked us.
I should have fucking
2
killed her,
turns,
but
then leave knocked unconscious and
Damalia is
got
just lucky that Ian didn't kill her.
I was just trying to get you to stop shooting
I
at
didn't
her.
target any of you.
Yeah, but you targeted my friends.
Yeah, they're our
Oh,
friends.
boo-hoo, you know, in like 10 minutes.
We've been doing them for like a week.
yeah. Also,
I mean, we've been on this whole journey with them.
yeah, but we haven't talked. No one has talked to each other.
They taught me how to play Free Dragon and Tea, and I stopped her from having dehydration. I feel like I'm pretty good friends with them.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Bro, that's fucking level 7 in the Confidant.
Like, we went from boat to one island really fucking far away, and then we went back. Okay.
I used one reaction
Each
to
other
save
pretty
that
well.
man from you shooting him in the screen. We're best
Yeah.
friends.
What are you doing?
Okay. So I'm looking at Luca. I'm like,
You
look,
see,
man.
Your boat
Go ahead.
that you're on, by the way, is really starting to dip as the front of it, like where it's split, is starting to really take on water. So you're now starting to be at an angle.
Okay, Lincoln. I hate you. And I go back, and then I run back, and I fucking smack him. I'm looking at Lincoln.
Why?
Hey, man!
What?
Okay,
It's
Vintash
weird.
is dying. That's not good.
Wait, you're the captain?
No, the captain. Yeah.
Okay, give me
You're a fucking dead man. What are you
Can I
doing?
use my attack of opportunity when he runs around me in a circle to push him off the fucking boat instead?
I also vote for him.
I want to hip check him off the boat with my shield.
Give me an attack roll, I guess.
This is for the greater good.
You just contest that leg.
Athletics check.
I'm really looking forward to how Jules ties this all together after this.
Put a +1 to that.
Sorry,
Using my inspiration.
Lincoln, what are you trying to grab it?
I'm trying to shove him off the boat as an attack of opportunity when he runs around me in a circle.
Alright, then
Arcana, nice
give me
Arcana.
a athletics check, and you said you were using your inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll mine.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
That was
It's
Arcana,
better.
though.
Vintash,
You
you rolled
tried.
Arcana.
Oh no, just put a +1 to that.
Yep, 5 athletics.
Yeah.
Give
Holy
me
shit,
an
you're
athletic
swole.
roll. You rolled the wrong thing, I don't give you the luxury of that roll.
You have to beat a 50.
It's you have a +5. You're like you'll be
Yeah,
okay.
we both have fun.
Here comes the
It's a
fucking
coin
nat
flip.
20.
Come on. Coin flip. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
There it is.
Yeah.
As you're starting to
Tell him to get the fuck off.
you try
Hey,
to
Lincoln.
where you're going.
By the way, once you go around, you notice that there's something in your hand.
It's the one,
Caltrough?
it's the one picture of his kid he's gonna leave behind when the captain shanks him to death.
It's his
I-
retirement papers,
uh,
dated for tomorrow.
I'm guessing that hits.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hi. Yeah.
Fat
Nice.
damage.
Slightly lighter shade of bright green.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to grapple him.
Okay.
Now we can't run from you.
This is a choice. This is a real choice, man.
You wanted actors, you're gonna get actors.
I just wanted a boat.
Give me
Beat a 22.
Devin
I
just
could
wanted to
have.
be a barrel.
you slung him across the chin, and then you go to grab him, and he just like reaches down. He's like a foot and a half taller than you. He reaches down and grabs your head and pushes you backwards as you start to try and reach out for him.
Yeah.
For the love of God.
He
Dude,
just
I just
Right.
wanted an ancient artifact. What the fuck?
okay. Anything else, Vintash? That's it, right?
We all
was
had
that?
our plans.
That's it, right?
That's it. That's all I can do.
Lincoln.
All right. So what the fuck is in my hands?
Something wrapped. And I only assume that 'cause you're a military man.
Dude, he gave you the dank kush.
Sure. I'll put that in my backpack or pocket or whatever the fuck. There's more important things happening. I'll look at it later when I'm drenched in water. Watch Vintash punch this man in the face and get fucking shoved like an idiot and then like.
You watch the Vintash fucking just punch a brick wall and then get pushed backwards.
Yeah, the 4 damage was actually to Vintash, not the captain.
You cartoonishly saw him like shake
Just-
backwards.
Lincoln.
And try again to pull you off the fucking ground.
Let it go, man. You're trying too hard.
Vintash, do you allow yourself to be pulled or do you resist it?
I will
We're
allow myself to be
going.
pulled. Yes.
Okay.
Allow myself to be pulled.
All right, very
I
good.
have no way of saving you from being decked in the face when you're pulling me off the
You
boat.
pull him away. What do you do as you start to pull him away?
I grab him and I jump off the boat.
You just,
Really?
I just imagine you go full on like plank sideways and you jump off the boat.
you
You're just
do this back suplex where both of you go flying over the edge of the boat.
Gary's not a physics error, we just kind of go cartwheeling into the air.
Dude, last campaign's level 1, we were on a fucking cart going down a road.
Dude, level 1 last campaign was fucking Woofy appears, Ian gets killed immediately, and then we fight some goblins or
Ian
something.
gets killed, we
chill.
take someone from the group, then we have to fight an entire horde of orcs.
Is he trying to like deck
Two.
in the face at all, or are we good?
Julian?
It's the third boat that's going to show up in just a moment, so give it a second.
Oh no.
Yay.
It's just
Submarine
titled
underneath
Nightstone.
us.
You really like fighting off.
Mercury.
Oh my
The
god,
third
it's like
one
fucking
that just
Anchorman with
runs
pirates.
over us.
Okay.
Yeah, Anchorman.
That's my turn.
All right,
Shut
very
up.
good. This one is going to take. This one, as you see, he jumps across. He's got like a hammer, like this, like war hammer kind of thing, and he's going to swing it at the guy here. As he takes one swing, that misses, and then he'll swing with his other hand. He's got essentially like a little hook, and he's going to try and stab through on this guy. But both will miss. The rest of them, you're going to see these ones on the ship are going to call, "Captain, the boat's going down!" And they throw a little rope over to him.
Captain, the vibes.
Captain,
The
the
vibes are
vibes.
wrong, Captain. You must get off.
It ain't that deep, bro.
After I have to
Captain,
pick
come
up my fucking cloak.
He's
You
going.
asshole! You threw it on the deck of the ship.
Yeah, that's your biggest issue right now. And between the two of us, that's the biggest issue.
My ass
Yeah.
back. You asshole!
Ryan Tusk is going to go over to this guy and say, "It's time to go. Make sure that as many as you can get safely to that island over there." And he's going to kind of gives him a handshake, and he says, I'll keep him away for as long as I can."
Yeah, the captain's a pretty stand-up guy. I feel kind of bad
Yeah.
for robbing him now. But on the
Nah,
other
no,
hand,
too late.
Artifact doesn't make it off the ship if I don't take it, so...
Yeah. It's
No,
all
I mean-
good.
He won't be alive to say anything to you.
You are floating in a barrel, an imaginary barrel.
So I don't know what anybody else is doing, so I'm just gonna continue on with my plan. So I'm going to climb up about 5 feet on top of the side of the boat.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take out my wings and I'm going to fly low this way.
Okay. Check if you know where, if you're to see if you see the island too.
Wait, say that again?
Give me a perception check to see if you see anything else around you as far as that goes.
Okay. Perception, I guess.
What if Wilder, flies off the ship and then casts Minor Illusion again as a barrel? But it's just a flying barrel with wings?
Get out, tell it legit.
Yeah,
It's very legit.
you don't see the island. You don't see everybody else yet going off to that way. But as you start to fly, you hear the people on deck go, "One of them's getting away!" And
No. You don't understand what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing. I'm
flying
only
sideways
climb.
along the edge, like the side of the boat.
I'm going this way, sideways on the edge of the boat.
You're saying
This
below.
way.
Okay. So they won't see you yet. As far as that goes, they won't see you yet.
Okay.
You do see
Yeah.
everything as you start to fly that way. You do see like maybe 30 feet out in front of you. You see a lightning hits the water right in front of you, and you're like, you have to like, whoa! You kind of have to slow a little bit as you see this hit in the ground.
He is going to wet himself just a little as he is going to just latch onto the boat again with his wings out, and then he's going to pray to whatever he prays to. And that's his turn.
It's called a
Pray
patron.
to his patron, yeah.
Yeah.
Pray to veganism.
This one's going to throw a rope out to Duncan over here, to him, and this one's going to get ready to. You see, they pick up like a harpoon and they get ready to throw it. Jackson, you continue swimming, right?
Do I didn't hear Duncan at all, right?
No, you didn't hear Duncan.
Okay, in that case, everything's fine. I'm swimming through the island.
Yeah, okay. All right, give me an athletics check.
What
Yeah.
is dexterity?
That's
I think it'd
athletics.
be acrobatics, right?
You're trying.
No, this is athletics because you're fighting against the waves here. Okay, you're having trouble, but you're still making progress. All right, Medi, what do you do?
All right, so I suddenly get like, just like a flash of inspiration. I go over here and I pick up his cloak,
Okay.
and
You run across, grab it off the ground.
I run up here and I try and bring these two off the ship with me.
Well, the captain will push you off, but he says, "No, take him."
Why aren't you fucking coming along? It's stupid to stay here on the ship.
Like, that's the way it is, boy.
God, you're brave, but you're fucking idiotic.
Oh,
Dude, you ever have a
Okay,
robot
my
scold
boy.
you for wanting to stay on the ship?
you ever see a robot try to swim? That's not
I don't
like
have to.
horse.
I don't have to breathe.
Yeah. Oh my god. We're going like fucking Nautilus.
You're
Just
gonna be
roll
Yeah,
around
I
and
would
roll
have
around.
think like a rock straight to the bottom. I'm gonna walk across.
Dude, the guy's gonna drown.
No, I tackle him on with me and like let him go.
Yeah. Huntar, what are you doing? You just swimming?
The water on top
Yeah.
of him.
Give me an athletics check at
Don't worry,
disadvantage.
your cloak is safe. That's what matters.
Oh, you will see this one is going to. This one I forgot goes on the bandits too. This one's going to go up and is going to grapple Damalia and begin smoking with Damalia.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Do I see
No,
that?
I
that
so
person?
want to go down there and grab her ankle
My
and drag her down.
friend.
Jackson,
see
you're,
what-
I mean, unless you're what's your passive?
13.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't see this at the moment. You're just kind of like you're
Okay,
just
alright.
swimming and it's craziness around you.
Would I see that considering she's in front of me?
Yeah, you will see her. do
You
that.
at the bottom of the ocean.
No, it's like when I'm diving in, I see her.
Yeah.
I would probably call out to Jackson if I saw that. They're taking Damalia.
Okay. All right. This one is going to disengage, and he's also going to jump overboard. These guys. I'm sorry. These guys are supposed to be swimming out in that direction. As is these guys, it's everybody overboard here. You see, this guy jumps overboard, and this one up here is going to smile as he jumps overboard, and is going to throw a harpoon in his direction. That's what they were holding for. That one missed though, fortunately for him. Alright, and they go. You see, the captain is. He kind of points his sword over at Brian Tusk. He's like, "Just remember, when you're sitting there saying hello to Davy Jones, that I am never going to be at the bottom of this sea. I'm going to live forever." And he's going to grab the rope and climb back up.
That sounds like karma.
Okay, friend. So sociopath we met on the ocean?
That's every pirate. You gotta be a
Who
bit
are
more
you?
specific.
No context, just fucking rammed your ship and left.
Okay. All right. I think that everybody's pretty much in the water at this point. Wilder, what is? We'll just say this. What are you trying to do? I think everybody else is starting to swim off.
My plan was. Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. So my plan was that as soon as it was my turn again, I was going to cast minor illusion to make a sound that's saying, like, kind of like a scream, like over here,
Okay.
to alert this guy to go over to here.
Okay.
And then I was going to fly up over.
Were you trying to take the ship?
Yes.
So many
What the
people.
fuck?
It's over there.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Wait,
what I
wait,
was
wait,
thinking of
wait,
doing
wait,
too.
So,
That's what I was thinking of doing too.
Want to do? Then go for it.
Okay.
What the fuck, people?
I was trying to do that too, but
Session
also take a
one.
shot.
I just want to take the ship. So
I'm
I
the
minor
worst
illusion,
person
so
on
that's-
board today.
That is an action to do that, and then
Okay. Give me a deception check.
okay.
If you natural 20, I'm just gonna go get a drink.
Deception.
Okay. Yeah, that one's going to turn and start looking over in that direction. And they'll start moving over there.
Okay.
As you start to fly up and you come above deck, you can see, you look back at the front of the deck and you see the captain and all the rest of them climbing back on board at this point.
He's just going to take. Well, dang. Dang it. Man, it would have been great if you guys. Why couldn't you guys have just let him kill you a little bit more? Just one more round.
See,
I
I'm not the worst person
attempted,
on
but
board.
other.
Yeah,
Apparently
blame
the
us.
fly
It's on
card.
us.
So yeah, you see that and then you can look over. You can see now everybody's jumping off of the ship and starting to swim to the south of where you're at.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, then
do
I
you
guess
what you
I
want to
can't-
do? You can stay and try and
It's not gonna work if they're paying attention. Well,
You just like I said, you don't even you could get to the wheel at the moment if you wanted to. You just see them starting to climb on board. Their attention is focused off at the front.
fine. Then I would fly up and then kind of like over here to the wheel. I
Okay.
guess we'll see what happens.
All right. Well then, let me go ahead and remove everybody else from the turn over here.
This is fucking wild.
I mean,
I'm rolling up this new character. You guys are gonna love him.
I mean, I have
Be honest.
Dude, I can't wait to meet Devin's next character, Milder. The also environmentalist who looks exactly like Wilder with the same accent. It's crazy.
Hey, and final.
He'll just have like a
I'll
mild
make the obvious.
tone.
Don't do what I did for my first character.
These
No
two-
joke. That's exactly what I did for my first character.
You see, these two are going to grab harpoons, and they're going to also throw at this guy. That second one is going to hit with their bonus. So that's going to do. It's going to do 4 damage as it pierces this guy with the one that hit. But yeah, they still don't see you. As the captain, this guy's going to climb on board over here. The captain, as he's going to see that everything's here, that everything's sinking, he's going to quickly run down and run to his quarters.
Oh, poor dude.
Oh no.
So yeah, you.
Okay.
This one's
well,
like looking off the back, like looking over the back of the boat, trying to see where somebody, like, look, you see he's got like a harpoon, like he's getting ready to try and get somebody in the water. Doesn't see you yet. You are at the wheel.
Cyberpunk. Okay, well, I guess the main plan, I guess we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna try to destroy all these people here at the top of front of the boat right there, and we're going to try to ram the boat more to kill them.
Okay.
oh man. Okay. We're doing this, guys. Put us back in initiative, Jules. Put us back in initiative.
Everybody else is gone over here on the
Oh no, we're gonna get back in
We
this.
have more.
Guys, we made it to level 20.
You know,
We're gonna get run over by the boat as it jerks 10 feet to the left.
Guys, there, Jules, put us back. Put us back.
so the boat has collided with theirs, right?
Yes.
And kind of wedged itself into it, and it's started to be loosened as it's fell apart, right?
Yes.
You
So-
don't really have any momentum or movement of your boat.
I don't know how to
Your boat
You
is just
start fucking turning it back and forth.
You can do that.
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
actually.
yeah,
Go back
can I
and
turn
forth.
it back and forth and try to shake them or something?
so when you turn the wheel, what you're turning is the rudder beneath the ship.
You know, you can sit downstairs, light it on fire, and then leave.
John already regrets this.
You know what?
John already regrets this.
You do start to turn it, like you start to like grab the wheel and start to like pull it hard to one side, and you do feel the boat like start to slightly like rotate a little bit, but it's moving like since you got no momentum, you're essentially just this very slow pace as the waves are now pushing you kind of in the direction that you're trying to turn the boat.
So, and that's my action, of course, right? Right?
That one can say, yeah, that's your action.
Okay.
Just to grab the wheel and turn it.
You still have time to barrel, Devin.
Yes, he's gonna see that his plan ultimately failed since he doesn't know how to work a boat. So he's just gonna fly up in the air
Where's the gas pedal?
30 feet.
The gas pedal.
John.
Gas pedal is.
Hands
This is the campaign you joined. This is the group you joined.
Oh my god.
You have a.
Going to be like, he's going to turn around and go back to the wheel and be like, "Ah," and start turning it back. Has no idea you were ever there since you flew up. Doesn't see that you were there. And you see these ones, the ones at the front are also going to. They seem to be making a bit of a game for it. This one's going to go down to one of the cannons and is going to try and fire it off at the one in the water there.
Holy shit.
As the
Wow.
other, these guys are. This one throws another
They actually
harpoon.
are mad. They actually, Jesus Christ, they're sociopaths.
This one, this one hits that one for that. The other one is going to fire off the cannon. Let's see how well it does.
I mean, it's a giant cannon trying to hit a small target. So.
Yeah, trying to aim the cannon down. There's just this. It hits the water near him, and just there's the spray of water that goes up in the air.
Well, the waves would have had to push him a bit out. Come on, give him that.
Yeah, he's pushed out a bit. So
He survived like 3 harpoons and a cannon shot. Give him a bit of
He has
fucking.
no more blood. His lungs been punctured.
Shell shot now.
yeah, the captain's going to. He's going to just start saying. He's going to grab Duncan as he's going to walk over, and he kind of grabs him by the throat, and he says, "You didn't say nothing about Jazeera being here. If you give me information like that next time, and you don't tell me everything, I'm going to twist my wrist and snap your neck."
I love him.
He's going to, and he throws Duncan back down on the ground.
Does Wilder hear this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wilder, give me a perception check.
Okay. You probably hear it.
You got this. You got this.
I'm preoccupied with. Nice.
Yeah, you'll hear this. He's saying it loud enough to be heard. He's kind of also doing it as a bit of a show for the crew around him. You're gonna see Duncan. You're gonna hear Duncan as he's on the ground. He's gonna say, "Sir, of course, Captain. This was, I swear, it was Riptide said he didn't say anything about this. We just knew this crew. We thought it would be easy pickings. We didn't know anything about Jazeera." And
Alright, now,
I mean, you don't know that yet,
I
though.
know that.
yeah, these guys begin returning to their stations. And the captain's just going to say, "Get us out of here! I don't want to be anywhere near this region by morning." And they are.
Both of you schmucks tried to get our boat destroyed.
Listen,
I thought we were friends.
There are
I
things
wanted
at
to
play
put
here.
Look, Jackson helped me with the heist. So
She's a
all-
traitor.
I'm-
Don't get me wrong, she's a traitor.
So are you.
Yeah, so are you. You literally.
Technically,
attacked
you
our
are
ship
too.
You didn't hear what Wilder's heard.
Wilder.
Lincoln doesn't know. Lincoln doesn't
Wilder's
care.
gonna die. He's not gonna get a chance to say it.
No, it's not Medi that knows. It's CJ that knows.
Listen.
Like, look, Claire, fucking traitor, tried to get us all killed.
Straight up treason.
Ian, partly traitor, tried to get us all killed.
But I'm funny though.
But also help us at first.
Well,
Alright.
are you just gonna take that? You're just gonna take Ian calling you unfunny.
So as the sweet Molly continues to dip forward and go down, the captain is searching through his cabin. He's going to he starts grabbing stuff, and you're going to see he's going to he will. Some of you will see this, but he's going to come back out on the deck, and he's going to start throwing like what look to be like crates, like empty crates, out onto the out into the water. And then he will jump out himself.
Oh shit, he wants to live.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was gonna be a dumb fuck and just like sink with his ship and die.
Okay, Wilder, what are you doing as you hear this? You're kind of flying up. You hear you see another distance. You see another lightning strike hit pretty close by. And you know you probably shouldn't stick around. You know, these masts that are probably going to attract some of that.
Also, if anybody who like looks underwater, they just see Medi slowly sinking.
Oh no.
I just see those just slowly
That's
sinking.
horrifying.
Give me athletics checks.
Everyone?
Everyone?
No, Medi.
Oh,
Ah.
athletics check.
Yeah,
That's a check.
Athletics.
yeah. You're trying to kind of move in the
But
direction.
I'm just sinking. Like just slowly moving forward. I don't have to breathe.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Very good. Wilders, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm just like going like
Wilder's
this,
just
just like.
gonna kind of go in behind this guy and then like dive down into the water, and then he's gonna do his barrel trick just constantly as he's like floating back over towards the shore.
The fucking there. God.
All right then.
Dungeons and Dragons.
This is what you got, Julian. This is what you're getting. You have 2 wild cards and a newbie with us, plus normal people.
Nothing that happened was normal.
Sean has played D&D before.
I know for 2 hour campaign to our group.
So yep, that's it for him.
Okay, all right, very good. So you guys are all essentially in the water. You guys start swimming off. You're going to see the Nemesis is going to start turning in the opposite direction and sailing away. So you guys do not appear to be. They're not coming after you. You're having trouble though, as the storm continues to rage on around you. You're losing kind of sight of each other in the darkness, in the waves. You just know you're just all swimming as hard as you can towards this island that you see there. So if everybody could give me a athletics check, please, other than Medi, since you're just letting yourself float to the bottom.
Everyone?
Well, not you either.
How far
Yeah,
off?
I
God.
kinda
Oh,
can't.
man.
Oh my god.
Are we far enough from the island where I will
Sean,
be crushed by
command
the
campaign incoming.
Are we
Goodbye, Huntar.
Go to the top.
are we far enough from the island that I will be crushed by the pressure at the end of at the bottom of the ocean?
No. You're
Sean, you and me, man.
If I start feeling a bit too much pressure, I'm going to start panic swimming.
I can't wait to make the new characters.
So, oh boy.
If I'm still holding on to
No, you're not holding the Vintash.
I
No,
before I plummeted
you're
deep
not.
underwater, I did shout to Jackson that they have Damalia.
I probably didn't hear you. I
Yeah,
rolled 10 perception earlier, so I was just swimming.
Hey,
empty.
since
Gotta swim.
if I have proficiency in athletics, do I get a proficiency? No.
You do. You should have added your proficiency.
Yeah,
to
why
that.
not?
proficiency.
I mean advantage. I mean advantage.
If you have a sailor background, you still are at advantage.
Oh, hey, I get advantage.
Yeah, or yeah.
I don't think you need it, Ian.
It's a 22.
Okay.
Had to make sure.
Does anyone want to give us their inspiration? Anyone? No.
No.
I gave you mine and you
Girl,
wasted
I
it.
have-
Anybody
trying to
has
shove you
inspiration,
into
but-
the fucking boat.
I'm not even using it for myself.
Dude, I
what
need
a
the
fucking
25.
session.
I'm wearing full
It
heavy.
ain't over yet, man.
So, all right, yeah, you guys, Wilder, Huntar, and Vintash. Unfortunately, that's failed. So you guys are just having troubles. You're going, but you're just doing slower. Everybody, give me another round of athletics checks as you guys are still going.
I'm still just T-posing as I float down.
Can I grab one of those empty crates the captain threw over?
Yeah. You see, there's now all kinds of debris in the ground.
Hey, am I close enough to
If you guys
to
do
talk to
have
Lincoln?
debris, if you guys are holding onto debris, you do have advantage.
Hey, am I close enough to at least
Oh,
Lincoln?
cool. Then mine's a 16 instead of a 14.
Okay.
Hey, Julius, am I at least close enough to Lincoln?
You're close. You're getting separated quickly. Everybody gets separated.
Oh
Like,
no,
it-
but I'm saying
it
my
makes-
voice. Can he at least hear me? That's all I'm asking.
Say it, and then we can do a perception check.
I was gonna say you're the important one now.
The important one.
Damn, get fucked everybody else. This is a main
Yeah.
character campaign.
Don't hear jack shit.
Good.
Because
Okay.
At the
Yeah,
hater
you
main
guys start.
character
You guys are swimming. Medi, yeah, you eventually. It doesn't actually take you very long before you hit the ground. You're maybe 100 feet down.
I
and-
just look at all the pretty fishes along the way. I see a
Yeah, I'm
shark
pretty
off in the distance and I get scared and I start trying to run underwater.
Yeah. Very good. Let me see. Wilder, on that, I'm going to need a Constitution save, as you have failed twice now.
Is it
Oh, do I have to-
after I start like drowning? Can I just like remember I have wings?
Yeah, you can if you want. You,
Oh
okay,
man,
I'm glad you
hey,
figured it
maybe
out.
if you ate some meats, you have the strength for this.
No.
you reach a level of exhaustion. So you,
Okay.
as you are doing this, but you start flying.
Devin has like a goddamn
Okay.
iron deficiency.
Yeah. I'm also going to need you to, since you start flying, I'm going to need you to roll me a d20.
Oh no. Oh no.
Roll
Is
for
there a
lightning.
fucking
You got this. You got this.
No, he's just gonna get struck by lightning.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, you do
Also,
see another lightning hits pretty close from you. Give me a dexterity save.
That is also a reason why I'm sinking underwater. If I try to
That's
swim along
why
top,
I
I'm going to get struck.
remember. I forgot
Hey,
about the lightning. That's why I went into the water.
Hey Ian, thank you for knocking me unconscious.
No, it was not to help you.
As soon as I dodge out the way, I go back in the water.
Oh my god.
You,
Damn it.
so you take 4 lightning damage as it
Are you
hits
good?
you.
Oh, wait, no, I take. Okay.
Are you
I'm
good?
not
You good?
good. I'm unconscious.
You're dead. You're fucking dead.
You know it. You take 4.
Oh, 4. Okay. Then
Save.
I'm
You
not.
save. Yeah.
Woo.
Lincoln, I need you to do one thing, man. One thing. That's listen to me, man.
He can't hear you.
I know.
I'm too busy holding onto a box for dear life.
I get
I
it.
really want Medi to have like one of those beach balls and he just sinks to the bottom with it, then lets go of it and just go poof.
So,
I fucking want that.
so
Yeah,
we'll go
DM,
over-
follow up on this. Good luck.
you guys continue swimming, and you guys are swimming throughout the night as the storm continues to rage on. And we'll go ahead and take a quick break right there. So,
I'm
Yeah,
my
Julian figured
God,
out what the fuck to do. He's like, holy shit.
Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
Scribbled down. They're like,
He's
all
just
right, we're gonna
fucking
take a
frantically
break.
typing.
He just starts ripping them out.
let me know how the rest of the shit goes.
you didn't see me furiously.
Okay, Shay.
Boat
Good luck
Yeah.
today.
2. Boat explodes? Oh shit.
When I got down to 118,
Alright, so we're taking a quick break.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Do you
Yeah.
wanna
I
go
got
forward?
down to
CJ had to
180.
leave.
who? Oh, I see
CJ had to leave.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be
but
fair,
that's
Medi's
fine.
on
I mean,
the bottom of the ocean
it's a
and
good-
walking towards us.
Yeah.
So I mean,
take a while.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, who
Yeah.
wants to know my backup plan? My backup plan.
You had a backup?
I had a backup
Wait,
plan.
hang on. That was
Okay.
your first plan?
That was the first
I
one.
always
John.
have backup.
But
I'm
the
not-
second one was to go onto the ship and then be like try to get underneath in the deck and just become a barrel and just live with them after that.
What the fuck?
Just become a stowaway.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
My
I'm not
favorite
gonna
part
lie.
about this is-
I forgot. I probably could have just. I didn't realize Duncan would be there. I don't know why.
So, Ian, what was
You're
your
the
plan? You're like, yeah, get everybody up there and I can get everybody out of here. Were you just gonna be like, oh, hey, these prisoners I got here?
I'm not gonna tell you my plan because it'll come out in character. It'll be better then.
Yeah.
But I did have a plan. It's just I didn't expect there to
We
be
can all
two
yell at you.
pirates.
Jackson will make a YouTube apology video.
Yeah, Claire's ship showing up kind of fucked it.
Right.
Just
I-
like
I-
our ship showing up kind of fucked our boat.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think
Kinda?
Julian planned this too well.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
Like, fuck, dude, I just wanted to steal from our captain and,
No,
you
no,
know,
you
maybe
stole
wind up dead for it.
Yeah.
The two of you went, fuck
Captain too.
everybody.
Jules,
I didn't expect-
I can only imagine how fun this was for you with two separate people being like, oh, my pirate crew's gonna fuck this boat.
I'll be right back. Just I'll explain things in character probably if you ask me.
Sean, I did not know you were military. The moment I found out, I'm like, well, and then I fucking hated you right away after that. And then
It's funny,
Jules tried to
it's funny
say,
you should say that.
We'll find out.
We'll
Otherwise,
find out. This
everybody
is gonna be
kind of
great.
like.
Dude, this is where we
double
find
dip,
out Sean's not military. He just stole his outfit from a dead military dude.
So many people on the way here. I'm a
and then
dick.
Jules almost downed me. He almost fucking downed me.
You were gonna die if you'd kept with that Goliath bullshit.
Yeah, you
I
almost
know,
downed
but-
yourself, to be fair.
I'm
True.
actually a
No,
level
no,
6
when I-
Oathbreaker paladin.
When I got hit, and then the second time I got hit, I was at 1 HP. 1.
Damn.
Dude, you handed me a
That's a
fucking piece
small
of like,
number.
a wrapped up thing, and then we're like, I'm gonna go fight him, and I'm just like, the edge of the boat's right there. We're not near anyone. We could just leave. I get it, but we could just go.
So yeah,
I
yeah. When both Ian and Claire were like, "I want to be a pirate," I was like, "It's like,
It was.
oh
I
man."
had no idea, man. That was great.
How is it that since we didn't coordinate at all, we double dipped so much on so many things?
I don't know, man. We hang out too
triple dipped
much.
on tieflings. We double dipped on ranger. Double dipped on fighting.
Question mark. Double
Uh,
dipped
Yeah,
on
there's a
fighters,
big
double
question
dipped
mark
on
next
pirates.
to Ranger.
double dipped on pirates.
Not only did we triple up on tieflings, we
On
doubled
winged
up
tieflings.
on winged tieflings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's true.
Yes, yes.
I find it amazing all of you are different colors.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, me too.
And you're all in the same like color area of like purple.
Yeah, blue, purple,
and
red.
pink.
We kind of got the whole
Yeah.
cool spectrum. Go team. We collided
except-
accidentally.
Except Wilder has fucking cow horns for some reason.
No, there's a reason. It's called aesthetic.
Yes.
Cowboy
Oh,
aesthetic.
just
we
like
have,
your cloak?
We have the big fuck off horns. We've got the ram horns, and we've got fucking cow horns.
Yeah.
Move,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome
When
back.
I was also, I knew it was like one of the things I set up to throw off Ian to make it funner was, so the hawk that he saw is Drakar's hawk that he sends out before the attack. So it was like, so Ian's character would have been like, all right, here he comes.
Yeah, he's like, Hawk, hey Huntar, you ready?
Yeah, I wanted to say more, but I didn't think the combat would start immediately. What I meant to say more was the stick with me if you want to live sort of thing, which I did.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be real. Huntar did not give a fuck about this ship. He got what he wanted off of it. If either of you had been like, hey, join this crew or we're gonna kill you, he would have said yes in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that.
Are we still live?
We are still live, yeah. So, I could
Oh,
probably
man.
move on to it, but that's fine. We just,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't want to discuss anything like that you guys don't know already. I want
Yeah.
more to be revealed in character.
yeah, no reason.
Yeah,
You
I mean
guys
that's
love
what's
it.
best right now. Yeah, I mean we're ready. This is an exciting fucking campaign as is. So
Mm-hmm.
Good, I'm glad.
It's certainly something.
You're
Yeah.
doing great,
It's
Jules.
something.
it is
Yeah,
something.
but-
This is giving me vibes of Devin's campaign. Remember the whirlpool? You have tactics?
Yeah, my whirlpool
Yeah.
tactic.
Behind the sticks.
So Julian, when does my pirate ship show up? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, that's later. That's
Oh,
actually
shit,
Sean.
then
Didn't you
you-
give a note?
yeah.
So help me, Sean. I will fucking punch you to
My
death.
Uber is late.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
I
my
would
ship
have had
over.
a pirate ship if I knew what I was doing. Maybe.
Yeah, unfortunately, pirate ships don't have pedals.
Like, seriously, Devin. Seriously. What the fuck with that?
I didn't think about that. I was just like,
You didn't think that was a sailboat?
I was just like, yeah.
What isn't it going?
I'm crying. I'm crying.
You
What
get up there, you're like,
tarnation?
why isn't it going forward now that I'm standing here?
Why are there four pedals?
Pedals,
Why are
there's
there?
only 4 directions.
This ship should be
Yes,
known in the
yes.
presence of me. What's going on?
Bro, I played Black Flag once. You press A to speed up, right?
As an environmentalist, this deeply upsets me.
Can't
Look, I
I,
just
like,
want you
giddy
all
up
to
the
know-
ship?
Just want you all to know, I've mastered the handbrake turn in Sea of Thieves, so I'm certified to fly the ship.
Look, the sea is not the environment. It doesn't
If
count.
only you were,
The sea is most of the
if only you were
environment.
Bondi.
What the fuck are you talking about?
70% of the environment. What?
The environment is what I say the environment is.
That's not how
Hang
Yeah.
on, I'm something that
works.
Bonnie would have been alive at this time. Bonnie would have been alive.
I thought I didn't make, like, a good character.
You got it, Claire?
Then,
Okay.
Yeah,
then
I got you,
Devin's
bro.
just all like,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I made this in like 10 minutes.
It's just, dude,
The sea is not the environment.
She was willing to throw away 5 pages of backstory.
Look,
God.
at the very least, her quote unquote environmentalist isn't a D subclass, okay? At the very least, it's not that.
No, it's not that.
Okay.
He's pretty standard. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, that's right.
I'll
I think
be
we
right.
heard it, dude.
So
Yeah,
you
we
guys
are
didn't- You guys didn't actually kill anybody.
Excuse you, I did kill somebody.
I killed
Alright.
their trust in me. Does that count?
I damage important people, damn it, Jules.
I think I'm the only one that did actually murder somebody.
Yeah,
So,
I
Yeah.
wounded one man.
I wounded
I-
2 people.
I threw my dagger and that was all I did. Oh, and I beat the fuck out of Damalia, that's right.
Punch
Yeah, you knocked me
It's
unconscious.
I
just for one
slept
day.
people. No, I put people to sleep and then I
You
turned.
slept me,
no.
yes.
Slept with people.
Yeah.
Clementine's,
No, Ian,
Clementine's
that comes
alive.
later. That comes later.
Ah, okay.
Dude, I think I've had the most success so far. I pulled
Okay.
off a heist somehow. I killed somebody,
I mean,
and
we're
I
alive.
saved my treasure.
We're all
the-
alive, that's pretty good.
Man.
Well,
That is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So, if you guys want to, just for shits and giggles, if you want to keep a kill count, just so we can keep some sort of stats or something
Oh,
like
this
that.
is campaign? Sure.
Yeah.
Put it on your front page, boys.
Does me
Yeah, put it on your.
does me beating the fuck out of Damalia count towards one?
No.
I would say.
is she
I would
alive?
say that does count.
Yes.
Wait, I put her to sleep.
Shut up, shut up. I brought her to 0.
I'm the victim.
You are the victim, but it's a team kill, but it's still a kill.
It's not a team kill.
Whatever.
Uh,
I'm gonna
Dude,
try
she
to
was a
make
rival
sure.
pirate gang.
Does the session 0 count? Because I think I killed somebody there. I think.
There's a 0 in it, Claire.
okay, let's get back into it. Everybody good.
Here's a
everybody
number.
good to go.
Yeah.
Alright, so my stats are I've killed 0 people, I've reduced 0 damage to myself, and I have negated 6 damage from Claire.
That's a
killed
specific
one
stat.
person, I've fallen unconscious 0 times.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you go unconscious, we'll keep track of that. How many times you get down. We'll see.
Good thing that wasn't. We didn't do that last campaign. Ianos was like In the
Yeah.
30s, probably.
Janos is in the triple digits.
True.
So,
It's
very
gonna hunt
good.
you.
So, everybody, give me a Constitution save.
Do I do that advantage?
If I'm on a piece of wood,
Taylor's do it at advantage.
can I have advantage? I'm on a piece of wreckage and not
Yeah.
drowning.
If you're holding on to something, give me a Constitution save at advantage.
Vintash.
Oh,
Thank
Oh,
God,
man,
dude.
it made no difference.
thank you, Almighty DM Senpai.
I felt it in my bones. I felt that 6 coming.
All right.
Dread it, run from it. The 6 arrives all the same.
So you guys, the last thing you guys remember is just swimming to the shore. But soon as the dawn breaks on the next day, you do find yourselves on the beach of an island.
I get literally nothing back from a reset because I used nothing.
Since it's dawn,
Blast and void woken.
does that mean everyone can see because daylight?
So hang on, yeah. Sorry, I
I'm in
have the
abyss of
dynamic buddy
darkness.
is set to.
The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my second wind.
So, yeah. So here you guys go. So there you go.
I'm gonna tug at the
There we
collar
go.
around my neck
Perfect.
and see if my magics come back.
You guys have not had the benefit of a long rest or a short rest. You just have.
That's-
You guys just
that's
walk up on the shore.
Where's
As you guys are here,
where's everybody?
That's much better.
as you guys see, there appears to be wreckage and other stuff around you that is also kind of washed up around you.
I hastily check my bag to make sure that the artifact is still there.
It is.
Alright, that is all I care about.
He'll shake his
give me
head
a-
and dust
D20.
himself off, and he'll be fine.
Alright. I hate you, Julian.
You see one of the wings is chipped.
I'm sure that's fine.
10,000 years
gonna-
cursed.
Grab my head and just look at my surroundings.
Yeah. So you, as you start to kind of look at the beach, you just kind of hear the, where is it? I got it. You just hear the gentle rolling of kind of the waves as they're hitting this island. You do hear the distant seagull kind of flying about here. You look around and yeah, it appears that you're on the beach of an island. You can see to the north of you, you see what appears to be a little rocky outcropping that sticks out of the water over here. The water, as you can see, is maybe at this point only about 20-30 feet deep. It's not too deep, and it's actually pretty clear water around here. You do see the beach seems to have a break in the cliffs that leads up to like higher ground. So you can see like all of the area to around you is above you. You can see it also kind of goes up in this direction a bit too. So you can see kind of just you see grass and beach and dirt at the moment, and it's just kind of this. You just the storm seems to have also passed through the middle of the night, and then you just see around you just a bunch of debris and crates, some of them broken, some of them somewhat intact, around you.
Damalia's gonna take a look
Going-
around for her friend.
Lincoln
Sorry,
is going
John.
to. Oh, there you go. I'm just gonna like call out from down where I am on the beach. Like, is everyone okay? Is anyone hurt?
Oh, oh my back. Oh,
Hey,
as he feels a slash wound that he just now notices.
He'll come
me.
kind of just clambering through a bunch of fucking junk that crashed around him onto the beach.
Yeah. Damalia,
Fuck,
give me
where is everybody?
Damalia, give me a perception check, please.
Investigation? Got it.
Perception.
Oh.
Invest deception.
Okay, yeah,
Damn.
you look around and
Investigation, right?
So Damalia, you look around as you kind of finally come to. You are, and you weren't doing good. You take your second win and kind of patch up some of your cuts. You have a hell of a headache. You seem to have taken a hit to the head. and you, as you're going around, you don't see what appeared to be it was a dwarf that was that had one of your crewmates. You don't see her around at the moment. You do hear around the bend. You do hear the voice of a bunch of other people.
God, blimey, my luck.
Bloody pirates! And I'm gonna sit down and start tending to my wounds.
Bloody pirates. Mm.
Wilder's gonna start looking for driftwood, and then he's gonna try to make a small campfire.
Okay, yeah. Give me if you're starting to investigate the shore here. Anybody who's investigating, give me a investigation check to see what you guys are able to salvage and what seems to have rolled up.
I'm going to use my inspiration for that. You know
Okay.
what?
Man, if I could roll above a 5.
Okay.
I have
do we
cool.
see
seven.
Damalia?
Now with those
God.
investigation checks.
Bright purple tiefling can't see shit.
Damalia, you do see Damalia kind of stumbling around through the water as she comes around and starts looking through some of the wreckage over there.
Cool, I need a...
You guys, go ahead. Sorry, Claire, I cut you off.
No, sorry, she's just grumbling to herself like, rudder sails.
I'm gonna start tending to my wounds.
Okay, Lincoln, you do see while you guys are searching all the wreckage and stuff that's around here, you do also see what appears to be a foot locker across the way over here that's wedged into the rocks, and you also see what appears to be an intact barrel over there too.
I'm so glad
You know,
that queen
if
survived.
Wilder wasn't right over there, I'd be like, ah, I found Wilder.
Yeah.
Is anyone good at swimming or okay to swim?
Usually I am, but
Well, you should rest. Frank. There's some stuff over there, but I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Do I see Damalia prancing about over the fuck over there? Marching around in the surf. Since I'm looking
Maybe?
that way anyway.
Yeah, you guys definitely see her at this point.
I'll try to stand and draw my rapier.
Jackson, I think we'll be okay.
You there!
Oh, cool. Hi there.
You
look familiar?
survived.
Hey, we survived.
So did you.
Fair play. I'll turn to the rest of them. How are we gonna do this?
Well,
Oh.
I think we should start a fire first, and then get food, and then work on shelter.
Yeah, whip it, girl, come over here. We're gonna start a fire. We're gonna get warm, and then we'll talk.
I'll
Just-
slowly sheath
Whip
my
it.
rapier.
You know,
Can I at least get some bandage over here?
I mean, everybody's hurt. You're not going to die. Everybody's hurt. We just need a fire. We'll sit and we'll think about it. Just think about it. Where is that?
There is a wound, a gulping gash between me.
So you do gather wood enough for a campfire that you're easily able to get going. Let me pull out a campfire for you here.
For the record, you do see 2 wounds, like between his fucking half his stomach. Like-
Have anything to
Ooh,
help
that's
with
rough,
that.
buddy.
Yeah. I did.
Has
Join the
anyone seen
club.
Medi?
No.
You be stabbed with a fucking short sword throughout your stomach.
Yes, I have. It's not pleasant,
Well,
but I will
valid.
live. But anyway, just get me the fire. That'll help with drying you off, at least. Don't have any bandages on me, but you'll need something to dress yourself with.
Fine.
I'll
I
turn to
know.
Huntar. What, Devin?
I was just gonna say, I know a little bit of healing. I'll help you out. And he's gonna take some leaves and he's gonna hold it up to Vintash. Help
I
me
just looked at Wilder, just like a dumbfounded look, like whatever.
You can
Fuck
also-
it. You're good. You're good. Whatever. Thank you, Wilder. Thank you.
Can I make a medicine check? Are you just jamming leaves into his open wounds?
I don't think you need a medicine check for that.
I was gonna say, can I make a medicine check to see if I could do anything to help a little bit? But like,
I'm just looking at Wilder like, What you?
It's my
Dumb
skill
fuck.
set.
But he
It's
doesn't
my
say that. He doesn't say
skill
that.
set.
Jules, can I do that? Can I make a medicine check to see if I can not like heal him, but just like dress the wounds a little bit?
Give me a medicine check to see what you
I'm
can do.
proficient in this, so technically I should be good at it.
Technically.
Technically.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
you
pretty good.
kind of address the wounds and do that. So here is what you guys find as you guys go investigating, and you're able to kind of collectively gather across from there. So you find 13 arrows, 8 of them usable. The rest are broken to some degree. You find 4 crossbow bolts, only about 3 are usable. You find 1 barrel. It's got a hole in the side and no lid. You have 1 soaked, dirty bedroll, 1 bucket tied to 50 foot of hempen rope, 2 collective but not matching sets of common clothes. So you have basically 2 shirts, 2 pants, essentially. They don't go together. You find 4 feet of a ladder, so it looks like the other 6 feet is broken off. You find 1 round piece of convex glass from a spyglass. You find 2 wooden clubs, 1 vial of perfume, 4 empty sacks, and 9 iron spikes.
Well, I don't know about
Right.
you, but I could certainly use a top up on the arrows. So,
Hey,
Yeah,
Amelia.
you do, don't ya?
you shut up. Shut the fuck up. Where the fuck is our Warforged? Where the fuck is Medi?
I think he fell off the ship and fell into the water. I don't think Warforged are very good at swimming.
But they
floating, I believe is the colloquial.
Floating. Yeah.
They don't need to breathe though, so they should be fine.
He should find his way here eventually.
If you want
Does
to wait,
anyone
I'm
else
sure he'll show up.
Need crossbow bolts, or can I take those?
Should we be passing out weapons to the ones that were firing at us?
Hold on. No, that's not fair. I didn't fire at any of you. I only
What
fired
the
at your
fuck?
crewmates.
You
That's
fired
not
her.
much better. You see how that's a problem, right?
And
Well,
then
then
there's also
Everyone, hold up.
Counterpoint.
yes.
Damalia, do you know how to hunt?
Hmm. You mean wild animal, wild game?
Just like with your bow, just shoot.
I can shoot an arrow
Foxes,
just
deer.
about anything. Really, an animal's no
Fantastic.
different from a.
Obviously at us.
Again, I only fired at your crewmates, and given the situation,
Again, you fired at us.
given the situation, let me speak. Thank you, big bald man. Given the situation, they're not your crewmates anymore. I think now is a good time to start fresh. Savvy?
I
Right.
agree. You know,
Well,
just trying to make the situation known since there's you fire near us, and then
Near.
there's the kid here, and he like gestures over to Jackson, bringing a whole nother pirate ship at us. So
what?
you know,
I'm sorry.
Come
Wait, what?
What are you on about?
I mean,
Ah.
so while I was flying around because I was doing expert moves and things like that.
Oh, who are you?